A lot of smoke from the fireworks in Arrowhead Stadium. It's about a 6-mile-an-hour wind, 55 degrees. Great night for football. Rain most of the day, drizzle. But tonight, it is dry as of now. With the Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner, Kevin Harlan, we're in the Grainger broadcast booth in Kansas City. At work, every day is game day. Give your crew an edge with Grainger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry. When you call, click Grainger.com or just stop by. We're having the flip of the coin right now. Would you say we have had, Kurt, maybe the most exciting start to a season in a while? We've had close games. We've had some outstanding individual performances. It feels to me like these first 7 weeks of this season really stand out.
So many great storylines, and you said it. You know, there was a number of weeks there where it seemed like every game was decided by 3 points and a kick at the end. Now, this weekend there was a lot more blowouts than we've seen, but so many storylines. You know, you got guys like Drake May that are, you know, in that MVP talk. How about Jonathan Taylor, having an incredible start to the year? Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, all these quarterbacks that have kind of been pushed to a different team have really started strong. So I'm with you, Kevin. It's been a great start to the season, but I think it's only going to get better.
We've had the flip of the coin, and the Chiefs have won, but they're going to take the second half kickoff. So Washington will get it first. They have white jerseys and burgundy pants and burgundy colored helmets. The Chiefs in the bright red jersey, white pants, red helmets, and we're ready to go. The Chiefs will kick off from left to right. There's a new kicker tonight, by the way, too, for Washington that they flew in from his home in Tampa to kick tonight. Matthew Wright, who happened to kick for the Chiefs last year at various times when Harrison Butker was out. So here we go. It's the Chiefs and the Commanders. We're getting halfway through this season so far with the great start. And the Chiefs are hoping to really make some ground up as they began 0-2, as we mentioned earlier. Now have won a couple and have got some momentum with Buffalo waiting this weekend in Western New York for them. Let's see if they can not look beyond tonight and secure what they feel will be another good performance. Here is the kickoff. It'll be picked up on the play by Lane, who takes it on Naked McCaffrey, who takes it on the numbers, the 40, and out to the 42-yard line. Luke McCaffrey with the Commanders' return, and a good start on the beginning kickoff for Washington, and they've got it 1st and 10. Kurt Warner at the Washington 43.
Now, you mentioned a great starting position right here, not too far from field goal range, but it's going to be about winning these early downs, running the football, using Marcus Mariota in the run game, changing it up. But as I've said numerous times in the pregame, you got to win the early downs against this Chiefs defense.
The running back is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And Mariota is in the gun from his Washington 43. Receiver McLaurin in motion, shotgun snap, and a quick throw, slant on the numbers, caught, falling down Samuel. Deebo Samuel with a two-handed grab right in front of his face mask. 49 of Washington. He picks up 6, 2nd down, 4 for the Commanders.
A little up-tempo, going fast here, trying to keep that defense on the other side very simple after a nice completion on 1st down.
2nd down, 4. Once again in the gun is Mariota. Gets the snap, hands off, fake, and he takes it himself over the left tackle, crossing the 50, getting a 1st down to the Chiefs' 48-yard line. On a gain, he's going to be short for a yard. They say the knee fell. He picks up 3. It'll be 3rd down and less than a yard on the opening drive for the Commanders.
Well, but that's what I love about Marcus Mariota being the backup here. That's a Jaden Daniels play, but hey, we don't have to throw it out of the playbook because we've got a quarterback that can run that backs him up.
Now he's in the gun, and he's got a 3rd and 1. He gets the Washington snap, and with a quick handoff, Krosky-Merritt will take it over the right guard on the Chiefs logo down to the 45 of Kansas City. And Kurt Warner, he picks up 3, and it will be 1st and 10 on the opening drive and into Kansas City territory. The Commanders are clocked 1.5 minutes into the game.
Staying with that up-tempo, bringing in some different personnel, so that slows it down a little bit as the Chiefs try to match that personnel and get their guys a little bit of a rest.
First down and 10. From the 45 of Kansas City, the tight end Ertz is in motion with Mariota in the gun, moving Samuel in motion. There's the high shotgun snap, the fake handoff, the quick throw near sideline, caught by Samuel, 45 in front of the Kansas City bench to the 40-yard line, down the near sideline, tiptoeing his way to the 40 of the Chiefs, and a gain by Deebo Samuel, a 5 for Washington.
Well, you're going to see him do a lot of different things there. They're going to bring him back behind the quarterback as if they're going to give him a jet sweep or maybe throw a bubble to him, trying to get a shot down the field. Not there. Hey, just dump it off to him, and that's pretty good sometimes too, because he's as good as anybody in the league after the catch.
Now in the pistol formation from the Kansas City 40, game-opening drive. It's second down and 5. Mariota in the gun, walks to the line, might be changing his protections, watches the play clock at 3, second and 5, shotgun snap, handoff goes to Krusty Merritt, runs over the center and picks up 2, carving his way to the Kansas City 38, gain of 2, and Kurt Warner, another third down situation on the opening drive for the Commanders.
But another third and short, so it really opens up your playbook. We also know that Dan Quinn, Cliff Kingsbury love to go for it on fourth down. So you wonder, hey, it's third and short here. What are we going to do? We can hand the football off and still go for it on fourth down as long as we pick up some yards here. So a lot of flexibility with what they can do staying in these third and short situations.
Moving from our right to our left on the natural grass here at Arrowhead from the Kansas City 38. Shotgun snap, handoff. Mariota takes it himself, running over the guard between the hash marks and down to the Kansas City 31. It is a first down run by the Commanders quarterback, Marcus Mariota. Gain of 7, another first down for Washington.
I love it. They just started their back in a short motion to the left-hand side as if they were going to throw him a toss or a quick screen just to move the linebackers and get some leverage for their offensive line as they run kind of the quarterback trap up in the B-gap on the right-hand side. But you see the creativity of Cliff Kingsbury showing up here in this first drive.
Jeremy McNichols, the new back, Kansas City 31, Washington first and 10. Quick shotgun snap, quick throw. Luke McCaffrey, far sideline 30, on the far sideline 25 after a block from Bates, the tight end, working his way on that far sideline to the Kansas City 23. Catch and run of 9. Good-looking drive. Second down and 1. No score and 4 minutes gone in the first here at Arrowhead.
It has been a good-looking drive, and it's a lot of quick dump-offs, get 3-4 yards, complement that with the run game, keep them off balance. We're inside, we're outside. Really love what they've done setting up this first 15.
Cliff Kingsbury is the offensive coordinator. Krusty Merritt, the running back, with a second down and 1 from the Kansas City 22. Tight end Ertz in motion. Mariota gets the snap and he'll hand off, and Krusty Merritt will take it over the left guard. He's on the hash. He slides and slithers, and he's down to the Kansas City 19 for another first down. On second down and 1, he picked up on the play 3. They moved the chains. They began this drive at their own 43.
And they're running in and out, even though they're up-tempo. They're running different personnel groupings. 3 wide receivers. Last play was 2 tight ends. Now they're in a 4-wide set. I mean, they are running guys in and out to keep this Chiefs team off balance.
First down and 10. Opening drive. No score first quarter. 18 of the Chiefs. Commanders have it first and 10. In the gun, Marcus Mariota. High snap, quick line drive throw, bobbled by Samuel, loose on the play and picked off on the play, on the bobble, and grabbed in mid-flight by Michael Dana. Dana got the ball, and it was juggled by Samuel and ripped away by Dana, and the Chiefs have gotten a takeaway on the first good-looking drive of the game from Washington.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo!
You got everything going for you. You're throwing a bubble screen to Deebo Samuel. The ball hits him in the face mask, bounces up off his face mask right in between the 5 and the 1 of Dana. Man, just a unfortunate play for Washington. And, hey, Johnny on the spot right there for Dana to be right in the spot to get the interception and get it back to their offense.
9:49 first quarter. A promising drive ends in an interception on a ricochet. No score first quarter. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to
Get your bag!
2 ways to peel for a chance to
Get your bag!
physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to
Get your bag!
play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
A mochi moment from Tara, who writes, "For years, all my doctor said was eat less and move more, which never worked. But you know what does? The simple eating tips from my nutritionist at Mochi. And after losing over 30 pounds, I can say you're not just another GLP-1 source. You're a life source." Thanks, Tara. I'm Myra Ahmed, founder of Mochi Health. To find your Mochi moment, visit joinmochi.com.
Tara is a Mochi member compensated for her story.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
The United Airlines app has all the bells and whistles to make flying easier and can save you around 30 minutes at the airport. Get real-time flight updates, like a live countdown clock to boarding, even if your screen's locked. Get play-by-play directions through the airport with a personalized map. And if you want to make a game time decision and go home early or stay longer, there are no fees to change your flight. Get the United app at united.com/app. No fees to change your flight. Excludes basic economy. Applies to flights originating in the U.S. Fare difference may apply. Interception on a bobble pass to Deebo Samuel, picked off by Mike Dana, and the Chiefs will take over first possession, their own 32. In the shotgun, Mahomes, he gets the snap, he hands to Pacheco, who runs over the right guard to the 35. He'll pick up 3. It'll be second down and about 8 to 7 yards to go. They mark him right at the now the 34. They say the knee went down there for the Chiefs and led by quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
And they're not a big run team, but they like to stay with, especially early in the game. A little 3-yard gain right there. They've gotten a little bit better these last couple weeks, but it's just not their emphasis here. They love the quick pass instead.
Shy of the Kansas City 35, Mahomes in the gun, second down and 7, drops back after the shotgun snap, being chased, pump fakes, been spun down, taken down. Big time hit on the play, grabbed by Jake Martin and thrown to the grass hard. Back at the original line of scrimmage, the Kansas City 32. It's a loss of 3 and 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs with our clock in the first at 8:50.
I'm going to put that one on Patrick Mahomes right there. He looked over to the right-hand side. If he looks back to his left-hand side, his tight end is wide open down the middle of the field, not able to find him. And a nice job getting him to the ground by this Washington defense.
Chiefs 32, Kansas City 3rd down and 10. In the gun, Mahomes looks at 5-6 on that line. Let's see how many rush. They rush 4. Back to pass on the shotgun. Moving up, cocks his arm, runs laterally on the 30 to the far sideline, cuts the corner 35, far sideline 40, belts it out of bounds across the way. Hit by Jeremy Reeves and right into that Washington bench on the far sideline to the 41-yard line of the Chiefs. A yard shy of the first. It was a gain of 9, and Kurt Warner 4th and 1 for Kansas City on their first possession. Scoreless first quarter.
Well, you got to be careful on 3rd down. Patrick is always looking for those seams, able to get out of the pocket, and man, he is really close to that marker as you're looking at the replay here. Man, if they go back and review this is really, really close where the ball ends up when Patrick goes out of bounds.
I think the Chiefs are going to call a timeout. They got some personnel issues, and they do. They call a timeout with 7:41 in the first.
Kansas City, they're first. It will be 30 seconds.
Brett Allen is our referee. They brought 2 extra offensive linemen out there with Kareem Hunt for the first time, kind of their sledgehammer running back. But let's see now what they do in terms of personnel. If they keep it or if they change it, it is 4th and 1 on their first possession, and they're at their own 41.
Yeah, they're showing the replay up on the big board, and a lot of it really just depends on where the tip of that football is. Do they challenge it or do they not worry about it? Only about a half a yard that they've got to pick up based on the spot right here. Just put all those big fellas in and just say, hey, we're going to go for it either way.
So Mahomes comes up a half yard shy. He is just outside his 41, not quite at his 42, and it's 4th and 1. After they got this possession on a bobble ball by Samuel, and on the deflection, it was intercepted. So now it is 4th and 1, and under center Mahomes. He gets the snap, he spins, hands off to Hunt, who runs over the guard. He's on the hash, first down acquired, running past the Kansas City 45, out to the Chiefs 46, landing on the logo, gain of 5, first down Chiefs.
Well, they're always creative when they get into those short yardage situations. I don't know if you saw it a week ago. They got into kind of a full house backfield, and they had audio of Patrick Mahomes saying, "Oh man, this play never works." Then he snaps it, and they pick up the first down. A lot of creativity from Andy Reid in those situations.
Rashard Smith is the running back, and at the 46, Mahomes is in the gun. He gets the snap, he hands off to Smith. He goes over the left tackle and tried to run lateral and cut, and he couldn't. He's down just about a half yard beyond the line of scrimmage, shy of the 47, angling to the far side, and it's a long 9 to go, 2nd and 9, and our clock at 6:50 here in the first.
And I'm surprised already that Andy Reid hasn't dialed up any RPOs. Nobody runs more RPOs than the Kansas City Chiefs, and nobody's better at managing those than Patrick Mahomes. They usually like to come out with 2 or 3 on their first drive, but nothing so far tonight.
Kansas City 47, Chiefs 2nd down 9, moving left to right. Mahomes under center, pointing out his protections, looks at a 3-man front. He'll get the snap, he'll spin, fake the handoff, here comes the blitz, there goes the throw, near side, caught on a belt high grab at the 30, grabbed by Worthy, down the near sideline, breaks a tackle 25, then shoved out of bounds on the near sideline. And they say at the 26 is where he actually stepped out of play. When he broke that tackle, his foot hit the white. It's a 27-yard connection near sideline. 1st and 10 Chiefs. Mark him at the 26 of Washington.
Well, they motioned him from the left all the way to the outside on the right, and nobody picked him up. He just goes down the sideline. He's wide open. Patrick sees it, takes advantage of it. Big play, and then he gives the 6-7 celebration, which I know you know all about, Kevin, because you're hit with all that stuff.
26-yard line of Washington. Here's a pass down the near sideline, incomplete in the gun. Mahomes can't get it on 1st and 10, looping one down the near sideline for Worthy. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down and 10 for the Chiefs. Our clock at 5:44 with no score. The Washington Commanders have already turned the ball over on the first possession of the game, and the Chiefs have moved downfield, a 27-yard pass to Worthy, and they're at the 26 of the Commanders, where it is now 2nd down and 10. Mahomes in the gun, Pacheco at his side, and he looks over a nickel secondary of the Commanders. It's a low snap around his feet. He picks it up and throws a pass, and it's incomplete, and he was whacked as he threw, and they got to drag him off the field, pick him up, and he kind of wipes himself off. Incomplete, 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs.
You know, you're always the consummate pro, Kevin. You know, I gave you that 6-7 celebration. I know you wanted to explain that to everybody, but I took it right up until when they were going to snap it. Yeah. So you were kind of caught in between, like, I got to call the play. I want to tell everybody all about this 6-7 stuff that all the kids are saying.
All of them.
But ultimate pro, you didn't take the bait. You just went and called the play.
It's called journalism.
I know you're
it's
good
called
at
reporting.
You are good at
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate that, partner. 3rd down and 10. 26 of Washington. They've got the running back in the backfield, Kareem Hunt, and backpedaling in the shotgun formation with 4 wide is Mahomes. He gets the belt high snap. He steps in the pocket, cocks his right arm, throws far sideline, and it was picked off, but was inbounds. Lattimore got that ball shoulder high on the far sideline on a laser thrown by Mahomes. It is a pick. It is an interception. And each team has thrown an interception to begin the game at Arrowhead tonight. At the 6-yard line, Washington gets it and stops the Kansas City drive.
Man, one of the hardest plays to defend for a defensive back is the back shoulder throw. They're trying to throw the back shoulder to Hollywood Brown, and Lattimore does a great job getting his eyes turned, finding the football, and getting the feet down for the interception.
Only the 3rd interception thrown by Mahomes this season. Washington hands the Chiefs a pick, like the Chiefs defense did to the Commanders. There is no score. We're in the first, 5.5 to go. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So my sandwich shop was opening in a week, and I needed signage.
A week is plenty of time to panic.
I went to Staples. They printed banners, posters, and flyers to promote my grand opening.
All in time for your grand closing.
Nope, I had it same day. I even got $125 off my order.
Hold the onions. For all your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. In-store and online, same day if ordered by 12 p.m. Into 11/1 exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance.
Financial services.
Insurance.
Financial services.
Now when I say nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide.
Is both.
Nationwide.
Is both.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Back at Arrowhead in Kansas City, each team has turned it over on their first possession here in the first. Have you heard? The Staples Easy button is back with even more easy. Press it for custom prints, shipping services, even passport photos. Staples, that was easy. 6-7. At the 7-yard line, they were marking it at the 6, then the 7, then the 6, and the 7. So
I see it's 6-7. Okay.
There we go.
I'm with you.
All right, it's first. It's first down and 10. Second possession for the Commanders. They're at their own 7-yard line. They're in the pistol formation. Mariota is back there, standing at his 2 with the ball getting ready to be snapped at the 7 after the Lattimore interception of Mahomes. There's the snap. There's the handoff. And it goes to Krosky-Merritt, who will be wrapped up as he tried to zigzag his way over the right side. Got to the 11, picked up 4. Kurt Warner, 2nd down, 6 for the Commanders. First quarter clock ticking at 5:20.
Well, and so for our listeners at home that can't see you, every time you say 6-7, your hands are going up and down like you're kind of weighing like 6-7. I just want them to understand what I'm seeing in the broadcast booth every time that pops up. He is doing the celebration, kids. Trust me. He is up on the times for sure.
Oh, my gosh, only because I'm next to you. Now here's Mariota under center. Commander 11, 2nd down, 6. The snap, the pitch out. Krosky-Merritt, he'll go over the center, up the middle on the hash to the 15. Belted there, gain of 4. It will be now 3rd down and 2 with no score and 4.5 to go in the first.
So far, so good for this Washington team on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball extremely well. Find themselves once again in a 3rd and short situation. Mariota's legs can be involved here. The quick throws, although last one obviously didn't play out well for him off Deebo Samuel's face, but is a big part of Cliff Kingsbury's offense is to find ways to make those quick at the line of scrimmage throws.
15 of Washington, 3rd down 2, empty backfield, shotgun formation, 4-man front. There's the snap, dropping back 2, setting, pressured, rolling out of the pocket, cocking his right arm, throwing a pass, far sideline caught. On that far sideline 30, far sideline 40, and running up that far sideline, McNichols. He's got a 1st down running in front of his own bench. He's got the ball up to the 40, make it the 39-yard line of Washington. A catch and run of 40 on the, make it of 24 on the far sideline, just shy of the 40 of the Commanders.
Well, he started to his left-hand side, was looking for Deebo Samuel on the quick post. Wasn't there, worked all the way back to McNichols in the flat on the backside. And he does the rest.
Krosky-Merritt at the back, and they are in the pistol. 1st down and 10. Looking through that clear shield on his face mask, his own 39. The Washington quarterback in the pistol. Shotgun snap, the fake handoff. Drops back, flush from the pocket. Chase by Chanel. Chase to the far sideline. Throws the pass. It was caught by a diving McCaffrey, and he makes the grab on the far sideline at the Kansas City 44. Right in front of his own bench. Terrific throw. Great reception. 18-yard catch by McCaffrey. Wow.
I don't know if anybody out there saw Super Bowl 43, but his feet touched just like Santonio Holmes, except he got both of them down here for sure.
1st and 10. Here's a pass out of the gun, thrown to Ertz, the tight end, on a quick count and a quick assemble at the line. And he's down to the 40 of the Chiefs in a pickup before. Sounds like you know something about that play.
Only kidding, Steelers fans. Only kidding. We're just having fun up here. Just having a little fun.
They send you to the United Kingdom. You come back feisty. You got a hip lingo and you got comments about the past. Holy smokes.
Good to be back with you. We're seeing a little offense. I'm excited tonight.
2nd down and 6 to go at the 40 of the Chiefs. In the shotgun, there's the snap. It goes to the quarterback, Mariota, who will hand off on the play to Chris Rodriguez. Tried to run over the left side, carves his way to the Kansas City 37, picks up 2 on the play. Clock is ticking at 2:08. There's no score. Each team has turned it over on their first possession. Now a 3rd and 3 for Washington. Lining up again. The no huddle is the way these offenses go now, almost on every single play, regardless of when it is during the game. And here he is, Mariota again. In short sleeve shirts on this 55-degree night from the Kansas City 38. Shotgun snap, right tackle block, 4-man rush grab, breaks away, spins, falls at the 40 and loses yards on the play. 3 to be exact. Losing 3, 4th and 6. And now with a kicker that was flown commercially from Tampa to Kansas City, they got to figure out, will they go for a long field goal or keep the offense on the field? It would be a 58-yarder from here. There's no wind, heavy air, a little bit of drizzle, and the offense stays. So it's 4th down and 6 to go from the 40 of the Chiefs for Washington. Clock at 1:10, first quarter, no score. Mariota is in the gun, looks at a 4-man front, arms extended. Waiting for the shotgun snap. There it is. 4-man rush. Winds up. Throws down the middle. Caught. First down. Ertz on the hash. Grab it as he was diving at the 34 of the Chiefs. He's right on the mark. Let's see where they spot it, because he had to get to the Kansas City 34.
Now they love the quick angle route or the out and quick post with Zach Ertz in these situations. And then they dropped a safety down to try to steal that in a perfect throw between the 2 defenders by Marcus Mariota. And as you heard, we're going to get an electronic measurement here to see if he actually picked up the first down or not. It is really close.
Boy, they've had some kind of drive. There was a 24-yard catch and run by the running back, McNichols. There was an 18-yard catch, a toe tap on the far sideline, McCaffrey. Ertz may have gotten the first down here. Knee went down as he was crossing the 34 on the hash mark, right down the middle. It looks to me like he's got it. What do you think?
Man, it is
close,
really,
though. Right?
Really close. Man, it was hard to tell exactly where the tip of the football was with that replay, because you said it, the knee goes down, and it's going to be really about where that football was.
I think he's short by an inch.
Do you?
I do. Let's see if
you
I'm
just
close.
Told me you thought he got it.
I did, but now I changed my mind, and I can do that.
You got really good eyesight to see that from up here, and you're like, he's an inch short from up here.
Yeah.
No, he's 5 inches short.
Oh, 5 inches. I'm wrong. You're right. Yeah. All right. The Chiefs stop him.
You got to be better than that.
No, I got it.
Can't allow him to be off by 4 inches with the call from up here in the cheap seats.
How about the Commanders? They are stopped in Kansas City territory for the 2nd time in this first quarter. And we got 55 seconds to go. There is no score. Chiefs will take over. Let's step aside. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Hi, this is Sarah at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
I've always dreamed of a beautiful kitchen, but my wife just wants to stay organized.
You know what they say about opposites.
That they can't agree on a kitchen?
Well, IKEA kitchens come in many styles with a variety of customizable organizers. So maybe you're not opposites at all.
Beautiful and organized. Now we just have to figure out what to eat.
That's a different department. Get the kitchen of your dreams at a price you didn't dream possible at IKEA.US/DreamKitchen. Dream the possibilities.
NFL play-by-play lives on Westwood One.
30, the 20, far side 10.
Catch Westwood One's exclusive audio play-by-play coverage of any primetime NFL game.
Touchdown!
Listen live on the Westwood One Sports app.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine & More. Drink responsibly, B21.
At Arrowhead, no score, late first quarter. Time now for our Fact of the Game, sponsored by Liberty Mutual.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Liberty Mutual customizes your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need. Here's tonight's Fact of the Game. Patrick Mahomes looks for career win number 94, which would break a tie with Len Dawson, the Hall of Fame quarterback, for the most wins in franchise history. Since Mahomes became the Chiefs starter in 2018, the most wins by any Washington starting quarterback is 14 by Jaden Daniels. All right, we just had a turnover on downs. Each team has thrown an interception. Second possession, Kurt Warner for the Chiefs. They're at their 35. They've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes in the shotgun formation. 5 yards away from his center. He gets the snap. He fakes the handoff. He now throws laterally to the far side. It's caught by Rice on the numbers at the 30 and read well and brought down on the play by Jake Martin, who is a linebacker out of Temple. It's a loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14 for the Chiefs. They'll put them shy of their own 31.
Well, and it's been a great start by Washington. I mean, their offense has moved the football on 2 straight drives. Their defense comes up with a turnover. But, you know, giving the ball back to the Chiefs without any points has to leave you frustrated on the sideline because it has been a good start on both sides of the ball.
Chiefs 31, 2nd and 14. Mahomes in the gun. There's the snap. 4-man rush. Satcham throws down the middle. It's caught. Belt high. 40-yard line. Down the middle. Rice. Tackled on the hash mark at the 41. Picks up 11. Kurt now 3rd and 3 for the Chiefs late first quarter.
And a good find right there. Rice just goes down in between the hashes and just finds a soft spot there. Big hit by Reeves as he catches the football, but nice to get most of that back and put you in a 3rd and short situation.
Interceptions both ways. No score. Quarter has come to a close. Let's go to the second quarter from Arrowhead. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Bank of America, we asked our teammates, what makes this company a great place to work?
There's very little that you can't accomplish working for Bank of America.
If you prove yourself, you can try over in a totally new way.
You can learn so much here. You're the owner of your career.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle. It's our most tender steak, expertly grilled throughout the day, expertly seasoned with garlic, cumin, and coriander, expertly finished with fresh lime and hand-cut cilantro and crafted just for you. Nobody does carne asada like Chipotle. Nobody. Our most talked about steak is only here for a limited time, so order now in the app for pickup or delivery. Chipotle, for real.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets the Duralast battery.
have fun and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Back at Arrowhead, and Kurt Warner is back from the United Kingdom in our booth tonight. And start of the second quarter is sponsored by AutoZone. Free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone, no score, start in the second. Interceptions both ways. What's your thought so far on quarter number 1 here in Kansas City tonight?
Well, I think it's been a good game. You know, we've seen a lot of plays being made on both sides of the ball. I think both teams, feel like offensively, hey, we've moved the football. But both of them disappointed because they haven't come up with any points yet. And, of course, Washington, 2 straight drives, setting them up in a perfect situation, but just got a new kicker, not able to take a field goal, even a field goal attempt, and they're sitting here with 0 points and the ball back in the Chiefs' hands.
First play, second quarter. Chiefs now in this second on the grass here at Arrowhead, moving right to left. Bright red jerseys, white pants. Chiefs 3rd and 4. Mahomes in the gun, his own 41. Shotgun snap, line drive throw, caught by Juju Smith-Schuster on the numbers at the 45. He cut, he slipped, he's down, but he got the first down to the Kansas City 46. Picking up 5, Kurt on 3rd and 4, and the Chiefs will move the chains.
Well, and Juju Smith-Schuster is not a burner, but he's really good in and out of breaks. So they put him in the slot. You get man-to-man coverage. He takes 2 or 3 steps inside like he's going to run a shallow, puts his foot in the ground, bounces to the outside, creates enough separation for the first down.
Kansas City 46, Pacheco the back, Mahomes in the gun, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. It's a 2-man rush, now 3. Mahomes flush from the pocket. Runs near side, breaks the tackle 40, near sideline 45-50 and run out of bounds. Bobby Wagner chased him into the Kansas City bench right below us here. And they get as far as the Washington 47. It's a scramble by Mahomes, who's the #1 scrambler in the league at quarterback. 7-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, sprint out to the left side. And I thought they might call a hold right at the point of the attack as one of the tight ends was blocking the defensive end there, and he went down right as Mahomes was getting around him, but I guess they said it was all on the DB. He wasn't helped by the offensive player.
Washington 47, shotgun snap, 3rd, a 2nd down and 3. Quick sidearm throw near side laterally to Kelsey, who was quickly chopped down on the sideline at the 48 of Washington, losing a yard, making it 3rd down and 4 for the Chiefs, and they're huddling up on the Kansas City painted Arrowhead at midfield here on the grass in Kansas City.
Well, it's the first RPO that we've seen tonight, and wow, Reese played it as well as you could play it, looking for some space over there, and he is right on top of Kelsey as he catches the football.
Washington 48, Kansas City 3rd and 4, Mahomes in the gun. 3-man front, arms extended. He moves Worthy, who's in motion. Shotgun snap, 3-man rush. Mahomes cocks and throws down the middle. Bobbled by Kelsey, ricochet, intercepted by Wagner. Mahomes has thrown his 2nd pick. It's at the 42. Wagner, a Hall of Famer to be, was quickly hit when he got that ball on the deflection. Off the gloved hands of Kelsey. Short pass down the middle. Another Kansas City turnover.
Nothing worse than when the ball goes up in the air and you're just open as a quarterback. It finds the ground, but we've seen 2 tonight bounce off the face mask of their own player into the hands of the opponent.
No score, early 2nd quarter, another Chiefs turnover. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
Get 5 quarts of Valvoline full synthetic motor oil, a Wix filter, and a $15 gift card after rebate at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Is your business craving efficiency? Is it hungry for productivity? Then there's a tech solution you should implement now if you want to crush your KPIs and you also want BLTs or burrito bowls or like bagels. It's called EasyCater, one platform for ordering food from a huge variety of restaurants for all your workplace needs. From falafel for the finance team to lasagna for the lunch and learn. Plus tools to help you save time and stay on budget. Ready to nail your deliverables? Order now at easycater.com.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Nate Long is there. Contact Nate for a quote today.
Later on, we'll select the defender of the game, sponsored by Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Mahomes has been picked off twice. It's the first time ever he's been picked off on the 1st and 2nd drive of a game. That is an amazing number. Mariota had one deflect off of Deebo Samuel's hand and ricochet into the hands of a Kansas City defender. Washington takes over early 2nd quarter. No score, their own 41. Shotgun snap, the fake handoff, and a quick throw down the middle, caught at the 50, and it's Ertz now swerving inside. He goes to the 40, grabbed on the play by John Bates, the tight end. Ertz was over there blocking. They had two tight ends. Bates grabbed it, and down the middle he went, running on the hash mark to the Kansas City 37. It's a 1st and 10, a pickup of 22, and now they line up once again with the benefit of no huddle. Shotgun snap, Mariota. He'll fake the handoff. He'll run over the right tackle on the near sideline, 35, the 30, and out of bounds as he angles out of bounds into the Kansas City sideline. Out of bounds at the 29 of the Chiefs, and a pickup of 8. Kurt Warner. Now 2nd down and 2, no score, 12-20, second quarter.
Well, the beautiful thing that they do with all these tight ends and moving them around is you've got your run play with your offensive line and your running back, and then you take your tight ends and you pull them outside. So if Marcus Mariota decides to keep the football, he's got a couple blockers out in front of him.
Kansas City 29. Washington has it 2nd down and 2. Mariota in the gun, taking the place of the injured Jaden Daniels, who is out for tonight's game. Arms extended, shotgun snap, quick sidearm throw. It's thrown laterally to Samuel at the 30. He caught on the numbers, and down he goes. Read well, down he is. And Shamari Connor, the starting safety, allows no gain on the play. It's that lateral throw along the 30, and that's where he was tackled. And now it'll be 3rd and 2 for Washington.
Yeah, a really good tackle right there. It is tough to bring Deebo Samuel down when he's out in space like that, and it's a great job. And just one-on-one, find a way to lock him up until that help can get there.
Nick Nichols, the back, 3rd and 2, Kansas City 29 for Washington. No score, 11-15, second quarter. Mariota in the gun, awaiting the snap, and there it is. He drops back, 4-man rush, short throw, far sideline, caught by Ertz, and down he goes, tackled by Jaden Hicks immediately on that far sideline at the Kansas City 28. He picked up a yard, so now Kurt Warner, 4th and 1 for Washington, no score with about 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
If you're Zach Ertz, you've got to get past the line right there, but he comes back to the football after he makes his move, and Hicks is on his back. I thought he was going to kind of throw him over the top and be able to keep going, but Hicks is able to get enough weight on him to bring him to the turf and force the fourth down.
Kansas City 28, 4th and 1 for Mariota, moving left to right. White jerseys, burgundy pants, arms extended, 4-man front. Here's the shotgun snap, 7-man rush. He'll arch a spiral down the sideline into the end zone and incomplete across the way. McLaurin was in his sights, incomplete pass. And that was a 4th and 1, so on downs, it goes back to the Chiefs in the second consecutive possession for Washington, where they turn it over on down.
Well, interesting to just flip the ball through the end zone on 4th down. Normally, as a quarterback, you're saying, hey, I'm just going to drive it into one of my guys. Even if they pick it off, it's okay. But he just launched that thing into the cheap seats.
So kind of a weird start. 3 interceptions, 2 by Mahomes, no score, 10-25 to play in the second quarter. That you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance.
Financial services.
Insurance.
Financial services.
Now when I say nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide.
Is both.
Nationwide.
Is both.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Find what you love and love what you find at Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine & More. Drink responsibly, B21.
NFL play-by-play lives on Westwood One.
30, the 20, far side 10.
Catch Westwood One's exclusive audio play-by-play coverage of any primetime NFL game.
Touchdown!
Listen live on the Westwood One Sports app.
From Arrowhead in Kansas City, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves coast to coast and around the world. This is Westwood One, your home for the NFL and Monday Night Football. All right, we've just had another loss of possession by Washington. Third time Washington is stopped in Kansas City territory. Chiefs take over at their 29. Under center with a couple tight ends. Mahomes, he gets the snap, hands to Pacheco. Runs over the left guard on the 30 between the hash marks. He picks up 4 and finally tackled Kurt Warner at the Kansas City 32. Clock approaching 10 to play in the second and no score. With a reminder, you can watch NFL Network and Westwood One announcer, the big horse, the man who's in the saddle tonight, Kurt Warner, Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern on NFL Game Day Morning, only on NFL Network. If you've got the big horse, you must ride him.
Gosh.
Second down and 6.
What are we doing up here?
From the 32 of the Chiefs, Mahomes and the Chiefs moving right to left in a scoreless second quarter. They got Buffalo coming up. They can't move past this Washington game, though. It's a 4-man rush and a shotgun snap with a handoff to Pacheco. He goes over the right tackle and out to the Kansas City 36, and Kurt picks up 4.
Well, Pacheco doesn't get a lot of big runs, but he's always fun to watch because those feet are always, he's got those high knees going and he's always chugging, and he's a physical runner, brings that physicality to this offense. A nice couple runs here on first and second down to set him up for this third and 2.
Mahomes will be in the gun by himself with 5 wide. Looks at that defense through that white face mask on his bright red helmet. Third down and 2, Kansas City at their 36. Running back is in motion. Shotgun snap, Mahomes. Quick throw. It's Kelsey with the knee-high catch at the 40 on the hash mark. The 45. He runs up the middle and tackled on the hash mark at the Kansas City 47. Quick throw, quick catch, and a run of 11 after the grab and a first down for the Chiefs.
Well, the Chiefs love to have 4 wide receivers to one side, what we call 4 strong. They motion their back out of the backfield to the left-hand side. Travis Kelsey's on the inside, and it's almost like they give him a get-open route. Hey, when the ball snapped, find the window in the zone. Patrick catches it, hits the back foot, puts it on his big tight end to move the chains.
Shotgun snap, first and 10 Chiefs, their own 47, back to pass Mahomes. He's got time, he gets a block from the right tackle, throws downfield, caught by Kelsey, over the shoulder, sideline 25, far sideline, down to the 22 and knocked out of bounds. Tackled at the 23 of Washington. 31-yard connection. Mahomes to Kelsey, we've said it before, it's right there, first and 10 Chiefs.
That little play design starts with a little half roll to his left-hand side to get the defense moving that direction. They run double posts from the right side and sneak Travis Kelsey back on the deep corner route. A good throw up and over the defenders by Patrick Mahomes.
22-yard line of Washington. Kansas City has it first and 10. Scoreless second quarter. Shotgun snap. Handoff Pacheco. Down the middle he goes. The 20. Cuts over the left tackle on the hash, and he's down to the Washington 16-yard line. Veering, cutting right to left. He picks up 6. Second down and 4 with the Chiefs in the Lowe's red zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. So they're helping you with deals on top brands like Scott's and Pit Boss, Cobalt, and Trex Decking. Lowe's, the official partner of the NFL. 7:20 clock ticking, second quarter with no score. Chiefs are threatening. 16 of Washington. Under center, the quarterback Mahomes. Second for the pitch out. It's Smith on the 20. He goes to the far sideline. The 15, and he's run out of bounds. Close to a first down. Getting blocks by running backs and tight ends. He picks up about 3.5. He's down to the 13-yard line of the Commanders. And I think he's short by the length of a football, maybe more, just inside the 14.
Yeah, a little razzle-dazzle right there. The fake up the middle between the tackles, and then the run the option pitch to the outside. But great pursuit by that Washington defense to keep him from getting to the sticks.
Kareem Hunt is the back. Mahomes is in the gun. The ball is at the 13 of Washington. 3rd and 1. Shotgun snap, handoff Hunt. Goes over the center. That's Preet Humphrey. The 10. He's between the hash marks and down to the 8. Gouging his way for a first down. It's a pickup of 5. They end up at the 8 of Washington. First and goal to go Chiefs. No score. Clock ticking. 6:20 second quarter.
I don't know how effective Kareem Hunt is in those short yardage situations, but it never feels like he gets stopped. Like,
right.
It feels like every time they get into short yardage and hand it to him that he is getting 2 and 3 yards a pop. Really good down close to the goal line as well.
Rashee Rice is the running back in the gun. Here's the quarterback. It's a direct snap to Rice, who fakes the handoff, runs from the 10 over the hash mark, the 5 over the right guard, and he tumbles in for the touchdown. Rice with the Wildcat. After the fake handoff, took it himself. blitzing down the middle. 8-yard touchdown run over the guard. And a touchdown for the Chiefs, up 6-0 with 5:55 to play in the second quarter. But his knee and his elbow may have been down. Let's see. They're still looking at it. It's been signaled a touchdown.
I think you're right, Kevin.
I don't think he got it.
He's going to be 2 inches short.
He is.
But if you see this effort, he jumps from about the 3-yard line, getting tackled, reaches with everything he's got. They should just give him a touchdown for that. Like,
it was so good.
That's a touchdown in my front yard every single time. We're never pulling that back.
Well, they're going to
stop. That was tremendous effort, but you're right. He's going to be about 3 inches short of the goal line.
He had never had an NFL or a college rushing touchdown, although the kid can play about 18 different positions on the field. And they're still conferring.
But how nice is it for them to have him back?
Oh, my
As you said, there are so many different things that he can do. He can go deep. He's great. Run out.
After reviewing the play via an expedited review, the runner is down short of the goal line.
All right, that Close Shave Instant Replay review sponsored by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol delivers an instant thick lather for a close, comfortable shave? Choose Barbasol, quality shave and trusted value. So it'll be second down and goal at the 1. Actually, inside the 1.
Yeah, he's really close. We're talking inches from the goal line.
No score, 5:55. Second quarter, and Mahomes will be in the gun. Off his right hip will be Kareem Hunt. And Mahomes will send his receiver in motion worthy. He gets the shotgun snap. He hands off to Hunt. He'll fly over that right guard and sail in for the Kansas City touchdown. Running over the right guard. Hunt makes a go, and the Chiefs on top. 6-0 late in the second quarter in a wild first half here at Arrowhead.
Now there's Kareem Hunt again. Put him in short yardage situations. He is always going forward. You love to have that kind of a back in those situations that just find a way with that strength, elusiveness to push the pile forward. Rasheed Rice is saying that really should be my touchdown, but Kareem Hunt is taking that football.
Well, they answered after their defense stopped Washington on downs in Kansas City territory. Extra point here by Butker to our left. Swings his right leg through. It's up and in. And the Chiefs on top of Washington 7-0. 5:46 to go. We're in the second quarter from Arrowhead, and you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Ever notice that when your shop needs a part, Napa is there? It's no accident. Napa spent 100 years building a nationwide network of parts and know-how for one reason: to keep businesses moving. Whether you've got a fleet of 500 trucks or a single-bay garage, they've got you covered with the parts and expert service you need when and where you need it. Because at Napa, they're the pros that know how to keep you running at full speed. Stock up on the parts that keep your business moving today at Napa.
Doug. Here we have the Limu Emu in its natural habitat, helping people customize their car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Fascinating. It's accompanied by his natural ally, Doug.
Limu, is that guy with the binoculars watching us?
Cut the camera. They see us.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
Back at Arrowhead, 5:46 second quarter, 7-0 Chiefs, and a touchdown run of a yard by Hunt. Let's check that drive summary. Sponsored by Straight Talk. Your favorite song shouldn't have to wait for Wi-Fi. Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart. And 9 plays, 72-yard drive, 4.5 minutes on the clock. Kelsey had receptions that totaled 41 yards, 2 of them on that drive, and then they got the Hunt 1-yard touchdown run, Kurt. 7-0 Chiefs.
Yeah, really good drive right there, and obviously been about finishing. Both teams have been moving the football, and up to that point, nobody had found a way to finish, with the turnovers and the turnover on downs, but that's what it's all about. Chiefs have been so good recently, right? You get the back shoulder interception and then the tipped interception, things that never happen, but they've been so good at finding a way to get long drives and put them in the end zone these last couple weeks.
Butker kicks off for the Chiefs. It'll go to Jalen Lane at the 5, far sideline 10, on the numbers 20, block at the 30, inside the numbers 35, and taken down. The Washington Commander return man is knocked down there with the Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner. Here in the Grainger broadcast booth, Kevin Harlan. We're in Kansas City tonight, where there's a little bit of mist and 54 degrees. Game plan with Grainger to gain a competitive edge. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by for the supplies and solutions to help keep your business moving forward. From the 34, Washington has it, and Mariota is in the gun. 1st and 10, shotgun snap, handoff, Krosky Merritt drilled as he was trying to go through. Bolton got him up high and took him down as he was running over that left guard. Hit high, down low, back to the 33, losing about a half yard at the most on the play. We'll call it 2nd and a long 10.
You said drilled. Holy cow. Looked like there was a window there and then just engulfed by Bolton.
Quick snap, 2nd and 10. Washington 34, little pass far side, grabbed on the play by Sinnott, and the tight end will grab it and lumber on that far sideline, past the 50, down the 45, far sideline, 44 of the Chiefs. Ben Sinnott, he doesn't catch a bunch, but he caught that one and ran for 22 yards on a quick count, a quick throw, and a 1st down for Washington.
Man, they forgot all about him. They just had a 3-level throw, a deep pylon corner, a 2nd-level corner, and then a tight end out in the flat, and nobody on the tight end. Nice find by Marcus Mariota.
Mariota wears that burgundy number 8 on that white jersey, burgundy pants. 1st and 10, Chiefs 44. Shotgun snap. It's a handoff. Krosky Merritt runs laterally, then he cuts. When he got inside the numbers, and he tried to get a yard, and that's all he got over that left tackle. 43 of the Chiefs brought down. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Laramie Tunsil is the left tackle for Washington, and he was out there blocking.
Well, another good drive into Chiefs territory.
Yes.
But it's all about answering at this point. The Chiefs are using up a lot of time on the clock with their drives. Washington's got to find a way to get some points here before the half.
Mariota in the gun. Chiefs 43. 2nd and 9 for the Commanders. The snap is there. The fake pitch. Here comes the blitz. He's hit. He gets away. Slithers away. 45. Pump fakes at the 40. Runs to the far sideline. Knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line of the Chiefs. Running across the way. Drew Tranquil was hot on his heels. He picked up 3 when he probably, Kurt Warner, should have lost 3 on the play for Washington.
Well, yeah, he should have. Karlaftis is coming from his backside. I'm up here thinking, look out! And somehow it's like he's got eyes in the back of his head. He feels it and slides up in the pocket and is able to escape and pick up a few yards.
Running back is Jeremy McNichols in the gun with the quarterback Mariota. 39 of the Chiefs. 3rd and 5 for Washington. Trailing 7-0 late first half. And he looks over that defense in the shotgun formation. The snap is there. The 4-man, 5-man rush. Standing in the pocket, shuffles up, stops, then plops a pass. It's caught by McNichols, 35, 30, far sideline, 25, 20, and run out of bounds. Wow, what a throw. It was almost like he was shot putting the ball over the defensive rush, and it was a lot. And the running back was there, catches and run for 18, and Kurt Warner put him at the 21 of the Chiefs.
Yeah, it was a weird play. Like they had everybody going to the right-hand side, and nobody was moving and going down the field. And you mentioned it. It was like he just stepped up and just like a little floater in basketball, just flip it up over the top to his running back who's running scot-free down the left-hand side.
Lining up again, moving from our left to our right. They're at the Kansas City 21, 18-yard catching right there by the running back. Now it's Krosky Merritt, the back, shotgun snap. Fake to Krosky Merritt. The quarterback, Mariota, runs laterally on the 25. Tried to hurdle a defender as he was going to the far sideline. And then he was in mid-flight, knocked down hard. And he didn't get anything on the play. They stay at the Chiefs 21. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Our clock is at 2:10. Clock is ticking. And Washington with the ball outside the red zone. trailing 7-0. I think they're going to just run the clock down.
I noticed you used the shot put analogy.
Yeah.
I've never thrown a shot put, so I don't really know. Did you throw the shot?
Yeah, I did.
That's what I wondered.
In
Like,
high
I
school,
could shoot a
and in
basketball.
college, and then professionally overseas in the Czech Republic.
You don't look to me like a pole vaulter. Now, I am not going to deny
you mean
that
a shot putter, not a pole vaulter.
I'm sorry. You don't look, that's right. You don't look like either one, but you definitely don't look like a shot putter. My bad.
Oh, I can't even spell shot put, let alone do it. 2-minute warning, 7-0 Chiefs. Washington on the move. And you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Brian's headed to the basketball court, but he's sick of this check engine light. So he goes to AutoZone for the free Fix Finder service,
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
where a friendly AutoZoner reads the light in just a few minutes and gives him a detailed report.
No big, just a loose gas cap.
And gets him to the court with a tight gas cap and tighter defense. The free Fix Finder service at AutoZone. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Tempted to decorate for the holidays early? We like your style. Right now at Kohl's, save 20% on decor, hosting essentials, and more. Plus, get $10 off $50 spent. So go ahead, hang up that wreath, swap out those couch pillows for ones with snowflakes. And while others are panic shopping later, you'll already be cozied up feeling pretty great about these early Kohl's deals. Select styles. Offers end November 2nd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Whatever your vision for holiday decorating, the Home Depot has what you need to bring it to life. Like our warm white holiday lights with steady lit technology, so your lights stay glowing even if one bulb fails. Whether you're going for a soft, warm glow or a colorful display of holiday cheer, choose from our wide variety of holiday lights starting at $5 in store only. Find everything you need to get your holidays started with the Home Depot.
Try Barbasol 1919 Classic Shaving Cream. This modern-day non-aerosol formula features enhanced ingredients, an exceptional glide, and crisp fragrance for a shave experience like no other. Learn more at Barbasol.com.
Barbasol. You could think you found your dream home online, but here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors, right by you.
We're at the 2-minute warning from the Chiefs 21. Washington second down 10, trailing 7-0. Mariota in the gun. Looks at a four-man front. Has his protections. High shotgun snap. Four-man rush. Dumps it off McNichols 30. Breaks a tackle 25-20. Far sideline 15. Down to the Kansas City 10. Caught and flew. He's down to the 11. The knee hit there. Far sideline. He's very close to a first down. He caught it and ran, and they're going to, are they going to move the chains? No, it'll be 3rd and 1. Third, in fact, less than 1 outside the 11, Kurt, trailing 7-0.
Man, I thought he had got past the line.
I did too.
He must have hit, but great job setting up the screen, get a couple big fellas out in front of you to get most of this back.
The ruling on the field as short of the line of the game is under further review.
You're right. You think he may have gotten it?
Well, I mean, I couldn't really tell where the knee went down, but it just looked like the ball had got across the line.
McNichols has got 53 receiving yards so far. Mariota has played well, taking the place of the injured Jaden Daniels, who is out for a third game in the last 5. This Close Shave Instant Replay Review sponsored by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol delivers an instant thick lather for a close and comfortable shave? Choose Barbasol, quality shave and trusted value. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Kurt Warner, the Hall of Fame quarterback, is here in our booth. Kevin Harlan, Arrowhead Stadium.
After reviewing the play, the runner made the line to gain.
Oh.
It's first down.
Kurt Warner said that you should be down there guiding these officials.
I mean, you know, he had really good eyesight from up here to see that he crossed the line. No, it was just his momentum, the way that he got into the contact there, it just looked like he was going to project himself to that line, and it was close, but he got just enough.
So literally, he's 3 inches away from the 10. They can get a first down. It's not first and goal. It's 1st and 10.
I mean, this has been a game of inches. So we've seen inches over and over and over again. So would not surprise me if they found a way to pick up the first down and not score a touchdown.
Washington has played well, even though they've come in with a 3-4 record, having lost 2 straight and 3 of 4. The Chiefs are 4-3. They've won 2 in a row, and they've won 4 of 5 after their 0-2 start. And do we have a timeout? We do. The Chiefs, I think, have taken the timeout. They've not yet told us. They have.
1:54 on the game clock, please.
So they put a lot of time on there.
We would run 10 seconds. Kansas City has opted to take a timeout to avoid the runoff.
Brad Allen describes it. All right.
Kansas City.
So game
what
day
describes it?
Yeah.
What describes it? What just happened there?
Hold on. Game day, I got to read this. Game day is here. Gear up with official jerseys, hats, and more at NFL Shop. New season, new styles. Fan like a pro, and shop now at NFLShop.com. So the Chiefs called that timeout. They're assessed the timeout with the 10-second runoff.
Why would there be a 10-second runoff?
Why was there a 10-second runoff there, Ethan? Do you know?
I mean, usually that's on a.
Clock was moving on the review, I'm assuming. So they got to take a 10-second runoff?
I guess I don't understand why there's a 10-second runoff because there's a review.
Well,
I thought that was only on a penalty that there was a 10-second runoff. But
1:54 is on the clock. I guess that's all that matters, right? 1:54. Quit asking questions and watch the game. All right, they've got the running back, Krosky Merritt, at the side in the shotgun with Marcus Mariota outside the Chiefs 10. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. Pump fakes, now runs over the left tackle, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And he was brought down there by George Karlaftis as he wanted to go over the left tackle, angling to the far side. Lost a half yard. 2nd down, long 10. They put the ball at the 11 of the Chiefs.
I'm trying to run a quarterback sweep. And, man, there were a lot of red jerseys over there. I don't know what the white guys were thinking. The white jerseys just ran by 2 or 3 of the red jerseys. And Marcus is like, hey, this is not how we drew it up. Bodies everywhere taking the big hit.
2nd down, long 10. Krosky Merritt the back. Kansas City 11 for Washington. In the gun. Their quarterback, Mariota, gets the snap. Pump fakes. Looks right, looks left. Gets a block. Being chased. Gets by Amenahu. Runs on the near side. Throws on the run to the goal line. Pylon. And it is incomplete to Deebo Samuel, who is on the chalk. Near side at the pylon. Near sideline. Incomplete pass. And he did. I think he did catch the ball. Yep, he did. But his foot was not in. Although, boy, it is close.
Oh, my goodness.
That is very, very close.
I mean, I think the question is, did he end up catching it? I think it hit the turf and moved, but man, if that was a catch, he got that foot in, he hits the pylon, but
I don't think he caught it through the play.
Completed, yeah, didn't complete the catch to the ground.
All right, so now 3rd down and 10. Shotgun formation, Chiefs 11, blocked by the running back. Mariota back, cocks his arm, arching spiral pass, near side corner, over the shoulder catch. Was he in bounds? On the chalk, no signal, and out of bounds. Incomplete. McLaurin got that ball looking into the lights, but he ran out of real estate. Oh, and that's close.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, literally.
It was almost like Marcus Mariota. You say, oh, you threw it too high. You threw it too high. You're running him out of bounds. But
I think he's got it. Look at that. Both feet are in. The ball secure. Dragging the toe.
The ruling on the field of an incomplete pass is under further review.
Boy, is that close or what? On the near side.
Is this possible that we could take them back to Super Bowl 43 twice?
That's a catch.
But
right?
Twice? This is another one that's toe tap, and his right foot comes up, I think, just after he catches the football. Has he completed the catch?
I think he's got it.
Both feet are down.
It's
this
a touchdown.
Is so close.
I'm going to say touchdown. What do you
agree with you?
Oh,
I'm
good.
Say the same.
That's great.
Unlike Super Bowl 43.
Finally.
Again.
Oh, Santonio Holmes.
I digress.
Toe tap. All right, this is under review. It looks like a touchdown pass for the Commanders. We'll take a break. Under a minute to go in the first half. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
A Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
The United Airlines app has all the bells and whistles to make flying easier and can save you around 30 minutes at the airport. Get real-time flight updates, like a live countdown clock to boarding, even if your screen's locked. Get play-by-play directions through the airport with a personalized map. And if you want to make a game time decision and go home early or stay longer, there are no fees to change your flight. Get the United app at united.com/app. No fees to change your flight. Excludes basic economy. Applies to flights originating in the U.S. Fare difference may apply.
Right now, when you buy more carpet at the Home Depot, you save more. During our Buy More, Save More event going on now. Upgrade your carpeting with top brands, then let us install it for you with prices starting at just 49 cents per square foot. Select from a wide assortment of carpet to fit your room, lifestyle, and budget during the Buy More, Save More event at the Home Depot. Offer valid October 16th through November 2nd, 2025. Base price for standard installations only. Excludes Traffic Master and stock carpet. For licenses, see homedepot.com/licensed numbers.
Well, we're inside 2 minutes. It's a booth review, and they have reviewed it, and they have called it a touchdown to McLaurin, who has been out since week 3 with a quad injury, coming back tonight. He just made a spectacular catch on the side of the end zone, near side, about 4 yards deep, dragging his feet over the shoulder, looking into the lights. But what a throw by Marcus Mariota for 6, and now they're going to try the extra point. Matthew Wright, who kicked for the Chiefs last year at times, is out there. They flew him in on a commercial flight from Tampa to Kansas City to kick tonight because Matt Gay is injured and out. So Matthew Wright, ball put down to tie, kick is away and good. You cannot make this up. We're tied at 7.
You can't. I mean, that was crazy.
That
so
was fun.
Close.
Oh, that was a blast.
Man, that was a great throw up and over the top, and a great job by McLaurin to tap those feet and get in the end zone.
Let's check the drive summary. It's sponsored by Nationwide. Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're a financial services company, too. And for insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side. 10-play, 66-yard drive. McLaurin had an 11-yard touchdown reception. That's his first of the season. He's been out since week 3. But on that drive, the tight end, remember that? Sinnott had a 22-yard catch and run. And then McNichols had an 18-yard catch and run for the Washington Commanders, tied before halftime at 7.
Well, great answer right there by Washington. They've been moving the football and stalled, and really a great throw here, bringing McLaurin from the left-hand side all the way back to the right-hand side. And as Mariota threw the football, I'm thinking, oh, he threw it too high. It's going to lead him out of bounds. But McLaurin does a great job of slowing, kind of letting his body die and just tapping his feet as the ball gets there.
Remigio is back with Brashad Smith for the Chiefs to get this kickoff from Wright, who kicks it to our right. It bounces to the 9. It's picked up by Remigio. Inside the numbers, the 20. Near side 25. Flag thrown. Hit once. Bangs off that body. Then knocked out of bounds near the 26 of Kansas City. Flag is down at the 22. Clock at 53 seconds of the first.
During the return, holding. Receiving team number 43. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's first down.
That's Jack Cochran. By the way, that's our first flag of the game.
Wow. I mean, it has been a good game.
It has been.
Both sides have been doing a lot of really good things. It's had a good football game up to this point.
All right, the Chiefs will break huddle. They've got the ball at their 15 with that penalty. The running back is Pacheco. The Chiefs have one timeout. 53 seconds to go. Tied at 7. Mahomes is in the gun. 3 receivers deployed. And he gets the shotgun snap with a 3-man rush, and he cocks his arm. Now he'll run the 10 up the middle. 15 breaks the tackle. 20 up the middle on the hash mark. 25, 30. On the hash mark, tackled from behind at the 30-yard line of the Chiefs. They quickly assemble. Clock is ticking at 38. 15-yard run by number 15. And he sets up in the gun. Kansas City 30, shotgun snap, 1st and 10, right tackle block, pump fakes, throws low and caught knee high, 40-yard line, shallow cross by Kelsey, makes the grab at the 39-yard line of the Chiefs, and now they take a timeout. with 24 seconds to go in the first half. The ball, in fact, will be at the 40 of the Chiefs on a good catch on a shallow cross, knee-high by Travis Kelce. Don't miss all the NFL excitement on CBS and Fox Sunday. Check your local listings for games and times.
All right, 24 seconds to go. Probably need about 20-some yards here to get Butker a chance. No timeouts left, so you got to be judicious right here on how you're going to throw the football. Checkdowns probably aren't a thing. Make sure you push the ball down the field a little bit, especially if you're keeping it in the field of play and you're telling your guys in the huddle, hey, if we are tackled in bounds, I need everybody up to the line of scrimmage so we can clock it as fast as possible.
Mahomes is huddling with his team. They're at their 40. Pacheco will be the back. They'll be in the shotgun. First down and 10. And the Chiefs have a single timeout. We're tied at 7. Chiefs at their 40, moving from right to left. Mahomes gets the snap, knee high, drops back, 4-man rush, winds up, arching spiral, far side. He'll throw it away. The pressure is closing in. Mahomes has to pick himself off the grass. Belted on the play. Von Miller was coming through. Incomplete pass. Clock at 18 seconds in the first half. Second down and 10.
He had Rashee Rice coming on the deep over. Just couldn't quite hang on to it long enough right there as the pressure was getting to him. Kinlaw right in his face, had to let it go and just throw it away.
Lining up again, Chiefs 40-yard line, second down and 10. There's the shotgun snap. Here comes the 4-man rush, winding up Mahomes. Line drive to the numbers, patted away. It's incomplete. Trey Amos back there, the rookie out of Ole Miss. Swats that ball away. It's an incomplete pass on a laser thrown by Mahomes to the 40-yard line of Washington. Third and 10 for the Chiefs, tied at 7, 12 seconds remaining in the first half.
And Mahomes was just a little bit late on this throw.
Going for Worthy.
You want to try not to let your wide receiver take too many steps to the inside, because once he makes his break, the corner is going to break on it. Fans here are saying maybe a touch early by Amos, but I don't know. It was a pretty good play in my opinion.
40 of the Chiefs, third and 10. Mahomes in the gun. There's the snap. Right tackle block. Here comes a 4-man rush. Mahomes being chased on the 30. He changes hands, throws it with his left hand incomplete as Frankie Louvu is grabbing him. And to avoid this sack, he switched hands from his right passing hand to his left hand as he was running for his life to the near sideline and threw it away incomplete. So now, 6 seconds left. And the Chiefs are going to keep their offense out there with a 4th and 10.
They just dropped the flag. Wonder if they're going to call this grounding here as he flipped to his left hand. I'm not sure the ball got anywhere close.
Intentional grounding. Offense. Number 15, the ball did not make it back to the line of scrimmage with no eligible receiver in the area. By rule, this foul carries a 10-second runoff.
We're done.
The half is over.
Halftime is here. Good call, Kurt. But what a fun first half.
That was a great first half.
Yeah.
I thought we had some really, really good football. I love that it's, the score is where it's at right now, and we're tied up at the half. But yeah, there was some good play on both sides, some big plays on both sides. It's going to be a fun second half.
All right, go load your food tray. We'll listen to the Go
food?
Yeah,
Cheetos? What do we got?
It's free. Well, more than Cheetos. Go take a look.
Right.
Yeah, and it's free. That's the end of the first half. We're at Arrowhead.
Free. It's free, right? You don't pay for food in Kansas City. Who are we kidding?
We're tied at 7. We're going to come back with the Golics. They're going to rejoin us from the Progressive Insurance Studios with the halftime report. Protect the stuff you love with Runner's Insurance. Visit Progressive.com. 7-7 Chiefs and Commanders in Kansas City. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
These new cars are so advanced.
Thank you, Tim.
You can talk? Can you give me advice?
Well, you should have bought me with the Navy Federal Credit Union auto loan.
Really?
Correct. You could have received great rates and a pre-approval that's good for 90 days.
Do you have an off feature?
Do not be rude, Tim.
Learn more at NavyFederal.org/auto loans. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA. Credit and collateral subject to approval.
Your business has goals, and you need the right team to help get you there. Don't cross your fingers and just hope quality candidates see your job posting. With Indeed sponsored jobs, you can skip the waiting game and match with the talent that actually matters for your business. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Don't leave hiring to chance. Hire better and work better with Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Welcome back to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. At halftime, the score 7-7. The Chiefs hosting the Washington Commanders alongside Mike Golick Jr. I'm Mike Golick Jr. Dad, the first 5 possessions of this game resulted in 0 points and 0 punts. It was that kind of afternoon. Turnovers aplenty at Arrowhead. But the Washington Commanders, heavy underdogs, firmly in this one. What did you like specifically about that Washington Commanders offensive performance in that first half?
Well, I'll tell you, and it's a bit risky, but, I guess, Washington, you obviously got to play to win, is that Marcus Mariota has run the ball 6 times. I mean, and he gets hurt, it's Josh Johnson. That's who's playing quarterback. So, and I mean, these are decent amount of designed runs, quarterback sweeps. So they're like reliving the younger days of Marcus Mariota carrying the ball. They're only averaging 3 yards a carry overall, but that's been an interesting thing to me. He's tossed a couple of dimes. That touchdown to McLaren was really amazing. McLaren's toe tapping to get in fast motion. It looked like there's no way he was in. Then all of a sudden, slow motion, just like Kevin Harlan was like, wait a minute. He looks like he dropped both feet in. And Patrick Mahomes, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, though one wasn't his fault. Just like the Mariota interception wasn't his fault. Both bouncing off receivers. But Washington, just how we called it, right? We picked Kansas City to win this one handily, and of course, it's 7-7.
Yep, the minute we all start coronating them, as has been tradition with whoever's been dubbed the top team in the NFL. But Terry McLaurin, we know, injury marred the first quarter or so of his season. His first touchdown reception of 2025, and my God, what a spectacular one it was. You mentioned that dexterity off the moonball from Mariota. On the other side, though, you're right. Patrick Mahomes, a pair of interceptions, but the one, for the second time this year, off the hands of Travis Kelce and into the waiting arms of the defender. Has this Chiefs offense reverted back somehow after the last couple weeks, and if so, how?
Mahomes just 8 of 15 for 89 yards. It's really interesting. I guess the word for Kansas City, and I guess they deserve it, is inconsistent. At times, they look like they're getting to be the team that has always represented the AFC in the Super Bowl, and at times you just kind of scratch your head at what's going on. Patrick Mahomes is the leading rusher again. I really, now I know Pacheco and Hunt, they kind of split carries, so maybe that stops either one from leading and rushing, but I'm amazed that Mahomes, and with just 3 carries, he's the leading rusher.
They are leading in rushing on the night, 70 yards to just 42 by the Commanders. But Mariota, 14 of 17, $155. Patrick Mahomes, just 8 of 15 for 89 yards and the 2 interceptions through the air. You're right, been under a little bit more duress. We talked about Trey Smith not being out there on the offensive line, so maybe some of those moves up front. The one area we've traditionally seen, hey, if you're going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, it's usually going to be because they can't adequately protect Patrick Mahomes, who does seem a bit sped up tonight. We have plenty more to react to. Again, the halftime score, 7-7 here between the Chiefs and the Commanders. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
A mochi moment from Tara, who writes, "For years, all my doctor said was eat less and move more, which never worked. But you know what does? The simple eating tips from my nutritionist at Mochi. And after losing over 30 pounds, I can say you're not just another GLP-1 source. You're a life source. Thanks, Tara. I'm Myra Ahmed, founder of Mochi Health. To find your Mochi moment, visit joinmochi.com.
Tara is a Mochi member compensated for her story.
The United Airlines app has all the bells and whistles to make flying easier and can save you around 30 minutes at the airport. Get real-time flight updates, like a live countdown clock to boarding, even if your screen's locked. Get play-by-play directions through the airport with a personalized map. And if you want to make a game time decision and go home early or stay longer, there are no fees to change your flight. Get the United app at united.com/app. No fees to change your flight. Excludes basic economy. Applies to flights originating in the U.S. Fare difference may apply.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today. Like the Kubota L-Series compact tractor, the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $4,500. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome back to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Again, the halftime score between the Chiefs and the Commanders knotted up at 7-7 apiece. Mike Golick Jr. and Mike Golick Sr. here with you guys. Second half going to be coming back your way on the other side of this break. Dad, before we get into anything else, what adjustments do you expect to see between these two teams when we kick off the second half?
Well, I mean, I think Washington just keep doing what they're doing. Marcus Mariota they may have the best quarterback room in the NFL with the backup, right? Mariota passing the ball for a high percentage. I think for Patrick Mahomes, hopefully, he's been sacked, one time, been hit a couple of times as well, or hit like 4 times. I think that he's got to try and make more plays from the pocket and not out of the pocket.
Certainly agree with that one here. Mahomes and that offense going to have to become a lot more consistent as the second half gets underway. Dad, we know while football is what everyone comes here for, certainly things that are bigger than that creep into the picture far too often, and unfortunately, that was the case over the weekend. Our thoughts, hearts, and prayers go out to the Jets family and the family of former Jets center Nick Mangold, who unfortunately passed away due to complications from kidney disease on Saturday night at just 41 years old, survived by a wife and 4 children, and your hearts certainly go out to them first and foremost. What will you remember about Nick Mangold?
Well, again, a great player, great center for the Jets, but an even better person. I mean, just an incredible human being, a great teammate, a great friend that he was as well. A couple of weeks ago, sent out a letter to Jet fans looking for a kidney nobody had matched, and he was looking for a kidney transplant, couldn't find one. 2 weeks later, he's gone. Very, very sad. Like I said, our thoughts definitely for his family, but like I said, a great football player, but a better man. Will be missed.
Saw incredible testimony from so many of his former teammates, former coach and Rex Ryan, all of whom had been touched by his presence in their life. So rest in peace to Nick Mangold, gone far too soon at the age of 41. We will make the transition back to football here next. The halftime score 7-7. Kevin Harlan and Kurt Warner going to have the second half kickoff when we return. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Time now for the opening kickoff.
From kickoff to the final whistle, hear Westwood One's exclusive play-by-play of every primetime NFL game.
Great job pushing for the first down. That is the first down. First and goal at the 3.
NFL play-by-play lives on Westwood One.
In overtime. 4-man front. Receiver motion. Low snap. He runs and he throws. Caught. Touchdown. It's caught.
Westwood One, the home of NFL play-by-play.
30 to 20. First and 10.
Listen live on the Westwood One Sports app.
Young people with developmental disabilities deserve every chance for a full and active life, but it can be difficult to balance their day-to-day needs with their lifetime of potential. Hi, I'm Kurt Warner. My wife Brenda and I started Treasure House, a community for young adults with developmental disabilities who have the potential to grow and thrive in the right environment. It's designed not just to be a place to live, but to truly be a home. Join us in supporting these young adults by making a contribution today. Visit treasurehouse.org. That's treasurehouse.org.
Welcome back to Rockin' Arrowhead in Kansas City, tied at 7. Third quarter is right around the corner. Let's check the halftime stats as you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. Our stats are sponsored by Indeed. Ready to find the right candidates for your job posting? Indeed Sponsored Jobs helps connect you with talent that actually matches what you're looking for. Start at Indeed.com/credit. Patrick Mahomes, 8 of 15 so far, 89 yards and 2 touchdowns, make it 2 interceptions. And Marcus Mariota has thrown a touchdown and a pick, and he is 14 of 17 with Mariota leading the rushing for the Commanders, 6 for 22, and he's run well. Mahomes is leading the rushing for the Chiefs, 3 for 31. So, I don't know, Kurt, this is an interesting first half. We've just seen a lot of back and forth, and with the Commanders starting a backup quarterback, he's done a terrific job in a very hostile environment.
It's been a really good game. And, both teams have actually moved the football. The 2 interceptions in Commanders territory for the Chiefs. Obviously, the stall and the interception for the Commanders. So it's really been about these offenses moving the football, and then the defense is coming up with the big play in the moment. And, talk about Marcus Mariota. I think he's done a great job. He fits really well in this offense. Not a lot of throws down the field, but they're able to manage and win the first and second down battle, as we said in the pregame. And that's really been the key to their success in the first half.
Commanders come in 3-4, and they have lost a couple in a row, and they've lost actually 3 of 4. The Chiefs are 4-3, winning 2 straight, winning 4 of 5. They got Buffalo on tap in Western New York on Sunday, so there was a lot of concern. Would they look beyond the Commanders, who made the NFC Championship game a year ago, tonight? And so far, it's been close. 2 quality teams going head-to-head. And the Commanders will be kicking off to begin the second half. Deep back for the Chiefs, Rashard Smith is on one side, and Nico Rahimio is on the other. And the kickoff will come to start the third from our left to our right. And the boot is away, and our second half is underway. It'll be the running back, Smith, from the goal line on the numbers, the 10. Cuts inside the 20, breaks the tackle, 25-30. Runs up the middle on the hash mark to the 32, and he's tracked down from behind. Nice return, 22-yard return, and a flag thrown on the play at the 27. Now we've had some flags, more late in the first half.
During the return, holding, return team number 31. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's first down.
So that'll knock away Basa, is the one, the rookie out of Oregon, picks it up for the Chiefs. So here's Mahomes, 1st and 10, Kurt, and he'll have the ball right around his 19.
Well, that was a good answer at the end of the first half on the touchdown pass by Marcus Mariota to make sure that the Chiefs can't come out in the second half and make it a 2-score game. So important possession here for both sides.
They're going to put the ball right at the 20-yard line, and they're getting ready to snap it with Mahomes in the gun, and they blow the play dead as the teams were assembling. And I'm not sure why they've stopped it, but it is an official
timeout. The spot of
timeout.
the foul has been confirmed. It's first down.
And they're going to mark it back, I think. Am I right? Oh, they're just checking to where it was. And it was at the 20, and that's where it originally sat, and here they go. Chiefs will be in the shotgun, 5 in the secondary, 1st and 10 for Kansas City. They got Rice in motion, shotgun snap, little throw to Rice near side 20, gets a block at the 22, on the sideline the 25, and brought down after a quick catch. McGee got him from behind. Gain of 5 for the Chiefs, and they're out to their own 25.
Right, and that's what they love to do with Rashee Rice, is they just find so many ways to get him the football. Just a bubble screen right there. We saw earlier the Wildcat where he almost put it in the end zone on the run, but they love having him back, and they bring packages in every week that are designed just to get him the football in space.
Mahomes in the gun, 2nd down 5, Kansas City 25, just underway here in the third at Arrowhead. Chiefs moving from right to left. Mahomes with 2 receivers across the way, one on the near side, arms extended, shotgun snap, drops back 3, 4-man rush, winds up, ball deflected, and incomplete on the ricochet. It was almost hauled in by Noah Gray with a flag thrown on the play. Now with the ball ricocheting and deflected and wobbly, the flag was thrown, the pass incomplete.
Yeah, but this is going to be more of a late hit than it's going to be like a pass interference.
Defenseless, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, a hit on a defenseless player. Number 20, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
After starting free safety for Washington, Quan Martin, who's out of Illinois.
I mean, that's just impossible.
I mean, what are you going to do?
I mean, Gray's catching it. He's spinning. He's turning. You're trying to come up and just hit him because you think he's going to catch the football. Your shoulder pad contacts his helmet. I mean, like, he's spinning around. I don't know. I don't know what these guys are supposed to do.
In the shotgun formation, 1st and 10 Chiefs, their own 40, a low shotgun snap, a fake handoff, and a quick throw caught on the near side of the tight end. Gray runs to the 45, angling to the sideline, runs into the Kansas City bench. Quick hitter, short pass. We've seen a lot of that from both offenses. It's a pick up of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 as the Chiefs get out to their 48, and they'll be on the logo.
Classic RPO right there where they're just taking the tight end and what we call wrapping him, starting him on one side. He wraps behind the offensive line. Instead of blocking the defensive end, he sneaks out into the flat. A little pitch and catch from Patrick Mahomes.
2nd down 2 on the logo. 48 of the Chiefs. Mahomes in the gun. Receivers tight with Worthy in motion. Shotgun snap, handoff Pacheco. Stutter steps, he's over the guard on the hash. He's past the 50, then was belted on that hash mark and hit hard. But he got on the play a couple yards. And I think enough for a first down to progress. They mark him to the 47-yard line of Washington, which is good for a first down. But boy, it was hard to see it because he was being banged on every side as he was trying to run it down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, I think one of the biggest differences in this era of football is how many drives are prolonged because of those penalties on the other end with all this defenseless receiver and all the stuff that we're seeing on the back end.
47 of Washington, shotgun snap, Chiefs 1st and 10, dropping back Mahomes, a lot of time, 4-man rush, quick throw. Far side, Kelsey 40, far sideline 30, outside the numbers 20, chase to the 10, the 5, and he's down deep into Washington territory. What a catch and run, and he had all the room to roam that he wanted. 39-yard catch and run to the 9, 1st and goal, Chiefs.
They were actually leaving him in to block. They were trying to get the deep post to Xavier Worthy, and it's not there, and Patrick wanted to take it, and he didn't, and Kelsey just sees him buying time, and he goes, okay, forget it. I'll just trickle out here to the flat, dumps it out there. There is nobody, just a bunch of green grass to set him up inside the 10.
What a play. Kelsey, big night, 5 catches, 89 yards from the 9, 1st and goal, Mahomes in the gun. The snap, the handoff, Pacheco, stutter steps over the right guard and the hash into the 7. With a gain of 2 and 2nd down and goal. Tied at 7 with our 3rd quarter clock ticking at 11:40.
Yeah, now it's just about finishing, and the Chiefs have been so good these last few weeks at putting the ball in the end zone. Struggled with that early in the season, but now that they got all their players back, Patrick Mahomes has just been dealing the football down here.
Here comes Kareem Hunt in the game. They'll be to the left hip of Mahomes in the gun. 2nd down, goal. Ball, they'll mark him at the 8 of the Commanders. There's a shotgun snap low. Back to pass Mahomes. Short pass, far side Rice. Stiff arms his way to the 5. Far sideline, pylon. And he did not get in. He hit the chalk far sideline at about the 3. Maybe the 2. He got close. Man, when he catches that ball, he just vaults his way. And he's inside the 3 right now. Goal to go.
What an effort by him. There's 2 Commanders there that are trying to tackle him. He kind of splits the 2 of them, and then you just see the ball reaching out towards the pylon. Now, he was well out of bounds with his knee, but the ball was actually able to get there and knock the pylon down. Tremendous effort by Rashee Rice, but this is what they do. How can we find a way to get him the football in these areas?
3rd and goal at the 2. Shotgun snap Mahomes. Pump fakes. Backpedals. Chase. Far sideline. Flag thrown. Throws end zone. Low. Incomplete in the back and looking for Worthy, who is falling down. Flag thrown. 2. 2 flags on the field with the clock at 10:23 here in the third.
It looked like holding on the offensive line, and then there was one in the end zone as well.
There's fouls by both teams. Holding, offense number 74. Holding, defense number 39. The penalty's offset. It's third down.
That's a break for Kansas City right there, because the hold happened early, and you're thinking, all right, no matter what happens here, they're going to be moved back, and then a grab in the back of the end zone, and you see this happen a lot. Guys running a route from right to left, and Patrick Mahomes starts to get out of the pocket, so he puts the brakes on, and he goes back the other direction. The defensive back's not ready for it, kind of reaches out, pulls the jersey, so he can't free up. The officials catch him, and we do it all over again.
On the back, inside the 3 of Washington. 3rd and goal for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the gun, head swiveling back and forth, looking at the line. Worthy in motion. Shotgun snap. It's a fake handoff and a pass, wobbly in the end zone, incomplete. Looking for Noah Gray, who is held in the back of the end zone. It wobbled, incomplete. Gentle pass. It's 4th and goal for the Chiefs. What will they do? Try for 3 or keep the offense out there?
I like that, a gentle pass. It's a gentle pass. I don't know what happened here. Patrick threw it out towards the pylon. Noah Gray stayed inside.
They're going to go.
I'm not sure what the communication problem was there, but here we go.
All right, 4th and goal inside the 3. Mahomes in the gun, 2 wide to the near side. He's got the receiver Brown in motion. Shotgun snap, backpedals 3, 5-man rush. He's flushed, he runs at the 10, far sideline, throws, caught, touchdown! It's Hunt on the far side, broke free, and the Chiefs have gone on top early in the third, 13-7 over Washington.
Really well done there by Kareem Hunt. A lot of times you can't really dial up the perfect play because there's so many bodies down here. So Patrick just gets out of the pocket, says, hey, I'm going to buy a little bit of time after making the play fake to Kareem Hunt. He just kind of sneaks up, keeps his eyes on Patrick Mahomes. Pops into the back of the end zone, and a nice find. Patrick's so good at buying time and finding bodies.
Here's the extra point by Butker as it goes end over end through the fireworks smoke and through the goalpost to our left. Clock at 10:12. We're in the third. The Chiefs lead 14-7, their second lead tonight. Mahomes' 3rd touchdown pass on 4th down this season. Wow. Let's take a break. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Downy Rinse fights stubborn odors in just one wash. When impossible odors get stuck in,
rinse it out. Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Nate Long is there. Contact Nate for a quote today.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppable, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Short touchdown pass by Mahomes. 14-7 Chiefs with the Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner, Kevin Harlan. We're in the Grainger broadcast booth at Arrowhead. Game changers count on Grainger for professional grade products, fast delivery, and free technical support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by to get what you need. 14-7 Chiefs. Kickoff by Kansas City's Butker. It goes to our left and through the hands of Lane, who lets it go through his hands on the far sideline at the 5. Squirts out of bounds at the 1. My goodness, what was he thinking? And that's exactly where Mariota will be marooned at his own 1. He was running to get it. It ricocheted off his open palm, his gloves, and it goes deflecting, bouncing out of bounds. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
We'll give a little credit to the kicker. We don't give a lot of credit there, but kicking it away from him, so he's got to run and try to track it down. Not able to pull it in, and then a great bounce for the Chiefs. Oh, my goodness.
It'll officially be at the 2. And lining up in the end zone will be Mariota, and there's a lot of noise, a wall of noise descending on him right now. From the 2, shotgun snap, and a handoff goes to the running back, Ja'Cory Krusty-Merritt, who picks up 2 over the guard on the hash to the 4 of Washington. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
One of the amazing things is we've seen most of this game, Washington has been in this no huddle. I mean, there's so many different things. A lot of times you get in a no huddle, it really shrinks your offensive playbook. Man, it seems like their entire playbook they can run out of the no huddle.
In the gun again, 2nd down, 8, 4-yard line of Washington. There's the shotgun snap, the fake handoff, a 4-man rush, and a throw to McLaurin with a belt-high catch at the 21. And a first down. I don't know how he got free, but he was hit when he caught it right on the numbers, painted on the grass, 21-yard line of Washington, 18-yard strike, first down.
Play fake and a deep drop from your own end zone. And a good throw on the over route, just driving it so the safety couldn't break it up. We also got note that Laramie Tunsil is out with a hamstring injury.
Wow.
Be playing the rest of the night.
He's been a Pro Bowler 7 of 8 years. 22-yard line of Washington. Shotgun for the quarterback, Mariota. Gets the snap and he hands off, and he hands off to Krusty-Merritt, who spins for 5 over that left tackle, and he's to the 27-yard line of Washington. So it's 2nd down and 5. Our clock is ticking at 8.5 in a 14-7 Chiefs lead. Mariota taking the place of Jaden Daniels. Here's a 2nd and 5. He got the shotgun snap and he overthrows Deebo Samuel on a shallow cross and incomplete to the far sideline at the 40. It'll be 3rd and 5 as we now take 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves coast to coast and around the world. This is Westwood One, your home for the NFL and Monday Night Football. White jerseys tonight for the Commanders. Burgundy pants, burgundy helmets. Moving as we start the second half from left to right. Lining up at their 27. Mariota gets a shotgun snap. 3rd and 5. Pump fakes. Pressured throws. Incomplete. Deflected and incomplete as it was off a receiver's hands. It ricocheted. It was almost picked off in the secondary by Brian Cook. And at the 40-yard line of the Commanders on the near side, incomplete pass. 4th down. Here comes their punting unit for the first time tonight.
Man, it was a late throw, and he threw it into a bunch of bodies. When he threw it, I'm like, what are you doing? Hits his receiver in the hands. Also hits the DB in the hands. A break there for Washington, but man, that could have been completed for a first down.
Donahue is back inside the Kansas City 30. Tress Way, left-footed punt for Washington. To our right, Remahio looks into the lights, backpedals to the 16, runs this way for the Chiefs, to the near side 15, breaks a tackle at the 20, spins completely around to the 25, and is knocked out of bounds on the near sideline into the Chiefs sideline at about the 26-yard line of Kansas City. 57-yard punt, 5-5 on the hang, and a return of 9. 14-7 Chiefs over Washington. 8 minutes to play in the third. And you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. Not ideal before the tailgate, so he goes to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner tests his battery for free. Looks like he needs a new one, so he gets a Duralast battery.
have fun, and stay warm.
And he makes it to the tailgate early enough to get his favorite spot. Free battery testing and charging. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone.
And the chicken, it makes that sweet, savory kind of combination. It's everything that you love about food rolled into one. It looks phenomenal. It tastes great. It's delicious.
Order the Pretzel Cheddar Club with Cherry Berry and Sprite for a limited time on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Back at Arrowhead, 8:05 to go in the third. Chiefs lead on a short touchdown pass by Mahomes, 14-7. Time to check the schedule of games coming up on Westwood One, sponsored by VGW Group. Wednesday night here on Westwood One, it's U.S. women's soccer against New Zealand. Thursday night, Dolphins-Ravens from Miami. Saturday, Penn State Buckeyes of Ohio State from Columbus. Sunday night, Seahawks against these Commanders in the nation's capital. Next Monday night, me and Kurt Warner will be in Dallas. Cardinals and Cowboys. Chumba Casino. We're going to go to Chumba Casino, then do the game, then go back to Chumba. Your game day play for big fun and a shot to score. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Got to be 21 and present in a state where it's legal to bet. So after the punt, Chiefs line up, 25 under center. Mahomes gets the snap, hands to Pacheco over the right tackle, got a block. 25-30 angles to the far sideline, 35 and run out of bounds by Bobby Wagner. Running into the Commanders bench on that far sideline. Angled, flew, got 10, and gets a first down for the Chiefs. Mark them at the Kansas City 35.
But you almost feel like this is a must-have for the Commanders' defense. They cannot allow the Chiefs to go down and score. I know their offense has done some really good things, but I just don't feel like their offense is explosive enough to come back from 2 scores down.
Rice in the backfield, the receiver. First down and 10. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. 35 of the Chiefs. First down and 10. Shotgun snap. He drops back. 4-man rush. He gets away. Throws a pass. Caught at the 50-yard line. It's grabbed there by Juju Smith-Schuster. Runs on the hash mark. Zagging his way down to the 41-yard line of Washington. Nice run. Caught it and got 24 yards on a play where Mahomes easily could have been sacked.
Patrick is so good at just being able to create and buy a little bit of extra time in the pocket. Doesn't have anybody open right now. He's got to wait for Juju to get to the second window. Buys time, eyes down the field, and finds number 9.
41-yard line of Washington. Clock here at 6:45 in the third. Mahomes is under center. Hunt is the back. The snap, the spin, handoff, Hunt. And he rolls his way over the guard. And maybe a gain of a yard down to the 40-yard line and picks up 1 second down and 9 with the Chiefs leading 14-7 here in the third. Mahomes tonight, 13-21, 167, 2 interceptions, and he only had 2 all season coming in and a short touchdown pass. In the gun, 40 of Washington, second down and 9. 3-man front, tight end in motion. Mahomes studies it all. Shotgun snap, drops back free, guns a line drive down the middle, caught by Rice. Fumbled the ball after he's hit at the 25. Then he fell on his own loose ball and got it and retrieves it for the Chiefs at the 25 of Washington. Wow, that was close.
It was good, quick decision by Patrick Mahomes. Has a choice route underneath. Linebacker jumps it, puts the ball on Rice, and you mentioned it. That was a fumble. He had it up high. Savage comes in and knocks the football away, and who was it? Lattimore had his hands on it, just couldn't pull it in, and Rice wrestles it back from him.
25-yard line of Washington, 1st and 10. Mahomes in the gun, Pacheco the back, 3 wide across the way. Shotgun snap, quick line drive throw, belt high backpedaling catch. 25 and out of bounds on the far side is Xavier Worthy. And he picks up 2 on the back pedal and then ran into that Washington sideline and out of bounds. And he gets as far as the 23 of Washington. Kansas City has gone 16 consecutive games without a lost fumble. 2nd down and 8. That's a lot of games.
That's a lot of games. And I tell you what, coming in, the Chiefs are so good at this run after catch. I really think Washington's defense has done a great job today at being able to get the guys down on the ground after the catch for the most part.
Washington 23, Chiefs 2nd down and 8. Rice is the back. Mahomes backpedaling in the gum. And he gets the shotgun snap low around his shin, then throws to Rice, who catches knee high at the 25, near sideline 20, down the near sideline 15, then knocked out of bounds. And he gets a 1st down. He's to the 14-yard line of Washington. Working the sideline, caught it, ran, got 9, 1st down Chiefs.
We've talked about all the different ways and plays that they have to get Rashee Rice the ball. He was actually in the backfield, lined up as a running back on the right-hand side of Patrick Mahomes on the snap. He sneaks and wraps back to the other side for the quick little catch and 1st down.
Washington 14, shotgun snap, Chiefs 1st and 10. There's a lateral throw caught by Worthy on the 15, runs along the numbers, far sideline, painted on the grass, and he picks up 4 with the catch and the run, and he got a block down to the 10 of the Commanders. Clock at 3:45 ticking here in the 3rd. Chiefs on the move again.
Almost feels like death by 1,000 cuts.
Isn't
You know
that
what
the
I
truth?
mean? Like it's just 3 yards here and 4 yards there and 7 yards here and nothing big, and they just lull you to sleep and just keep making plays. This 5-minute drive already.
Pacheco the back, 2nd down 6. Chiefs at the Washington 10. Shotgun snap low. Here comes a 4-man rush. He looks left. Now flush from the pocket. Line drive, end zone caught. Touchdown! A 2-handed helmet eye grab, Kelsey. A yard deep in the end zone. Touchdown! And that is his 80th of his career. His Hall of Fame career. Kelsey got a line drive throw down the middle. A yard deep in the end zone. Caught it helmet high with his glove hands. Touchdown Kelsey. Touchdown Chiefs, who now lead it 20-7 late in the 3rd.
Another great job. I thought Patrick Mahomes missed Xavier Worthy early in the down for an easy touchdown, but once again buys time down in the red zone. His guy separates, and nobody's better tight end quarterback than those 2 guys.
Extra point, Butker. It is up and good, and the Chiefs lead it 21-7. Now he becomes, Kelsey with that touchdown pass, among tight ends in the history of the game, the 5th tight end with 80 touchdown receptions or more, led by Antonio Gates. Let's step aside from Arrowhead. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our client's portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Makita's built for the pros who show up early, who don't do shortcuts, only precise cuts. With tools built to last, job after job, year after year. Performance that pays off, because when the job calls for the best, you answer. And when you need the best, you call on Makita. built to be the best. Available at the Home Depot.
Welcome back to Arrowhead. Chiefs have just gone on top of Washington 21-7. All season long, you can stream the NFL on Westwood One for free. Sponsored by LinkedIn Ads. With LinkedIn Ads, every ad gets shared to the MVPs you need. Get a $250 credit when you spend $250 on your first campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. And fans, a reminder, you can listen to WestwoodOneSports.com or by downloading the Westwood One Sports app. Listen, Brenda Warner called me the other day and she goes, why didn't Kurt tell me about this sports app from Westwood One that I could download for free? And I said, Brenda, I don't know. I'm not there with you. And she said, well, I've done it and I love it. So that was good. And I applaud her. And I
mean, she's always watching so much sports that I didn't want to give her another outlet to do that.
No kidding.
She never spends any time with me. It's football, it's basketball. What's Kevin calling tonight? Oh, soccer, pole vault, shot put. I want to listen to Kevin. So now she can.
Isn't that
now
sweet?
She can.
I know.
She loves you, Kevin.
All right, here comes Brenda, the kickoff, and it goes to the Commanders and 5 yards deep. Luke McCaffrey got it against his chest to a knee. Touchback to the 35. Don't miss all the NFL action Thursday night on Amazon Prime Video, Ravens and Dolphins. And, of course, you can hear that on Westwood One.
I'm just thinking about you calling the shot put.
Yeah.
I want to hear Kevin Harlan call his shot put one time.
You do?
Would be the most exciting shot put in the history of time.
I'm going to shot put you here in just a second right out of this booth. First down and 10. Here comes Mariota, who really has played well. He's at his 35, but trailing by 2 touchdowns. The shotgun snap and a quick throw up the middle, and it's caught right there by Jalen Lane. And he was whacked down the play with no gain on the play and hit by Marlon Tuipulotu, who was just brought off the practice squad, and no gain, second down and 10.
When going back to that last touchdown, you mentioned it, 80 touchdown receptions, but that's the 83rd touchdown for Travis Kelce, which ties Priest Holmes #1 on the all-time list for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Great note. McNichols the back, 2nd and 10. Washington at their 35 with the running back in motion. And the shotgun snap with a 4-man rush, and Mariota throws to the far side where it's caught by McNichols, who's quickly grabbed by Cook on that far sideline. He had the helmet-high catch and was spun down near the 37 of the Commanders. He picks up 2, and Kurt Warner now 3rd and 8 with our third quarter clock at 2:20 and ticking.
He missed Deebo Samuel on the deep over. Deebo found a window and just sat down, and he was wide open. Would have been an easy first down and a big play. Mariota came and brought his eyes off of him a little bit quick to the check down. Missed an opportunity right there.
There is going to be an empty backfield, 38-yard line of Washington, 3rd down and 8. Shotgun snap to Mariota, arching spiral pass, far sideline, diving attempt, McLaurin. Did he get the ball? Yes, he did, in front of his own bench. Down the sideline, far side in front of the command. Now they're going to rule it incomplete.
I mean,
the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
His feet.
He had it, and
man,
is that close? Knee.
Well, he's got the right leg or knee down.
I think the knee, right
before
knee.
The left
his
comes
thigh,
down out
his
of bounds.
Thigh, yeah.
He got a knee and an elbow down.
That's a catch.
I think so, too.
27-yard reset. McLaurin, who is back after missing a couple weeks, injured with a quad injury, week 3, but the punting unit is out there, and the challenge flag has been thrown, and I think they're going to find out that that was indeed a catch, and a remarkable one at that by the terrific Terry McLaurin.
I mean, it was on the far side, and so it looked as if he got pushed out of bounds because his legs were almost...
Washington is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. We'll review the play.
His legs, or at least the end of his legs, kind of knee down, were outside the white lines, and he kind of dives back inside, makes the catch, gets the right elbow and the right knee down. That was a phenomenal catch by McLaurin.
And he was stretched out parallel with the ground and looking over his shoulder and diving to get it with both hands, and got that thigh and elbow in on the grass. Close Shave Instant Replay Review, sponsored by Barbasol Shaving Cream.
After reviewing the play, it is a completed catch. It's first down, Washington at the 37-yard line.
Great catch, right call. Replay Review, sponsored by Barbasol. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol Shaving Cream delivers an instant thick lather for a close and comfortable shave? Choose Barbasol, quality shave and trusted value. By the way, you've been on every replay tonight.
Well, and that is why he's so valuable, right? We saw the toe tap on that deep throw by Mariota for the touchdown. I mean, they needed a big play, 3rd and long. He goes out and makes it. He is so valuable to this football team.
Now under center in Chiefs territory, 37 at Kansas City. Washington, Mariota under center. 1st and 10, the snap, the spin. It's the end-around pitch to Samuel, far side 40. On the numbers, he goes right by the line of scrimmage by a yard. Then he is brought down by Drew Tranquill. Late in the 3rd, minute and a half, clock ticking. Chiefs by 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 9 coming up for Washington. If you want to be a better player, a smarter coach, a more informed fan, a more informed broadcaster, Kurt Warner has created the perfect tool for you. QBConfidential.com. That's QBConfidential.com. Join the team today. 2nd down and 9. 36 of the Chiefs. The Washington quarterback, Mariota, white jerseys, burgundy pants, is in the gun. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt at his side. 2nd down, 9, shotgun snap. Here comes the blitz. The block is there. The pass was intended for McCaffrey and Crab, belt high, but a minimal gain to the 38 of the Chiefs. And in fact, he's going to lose 2 as they spot him now at that 38. So a loss of 2, and it'll be 3rd down and about 12.
Well, interesting call because they were in a bunch formation, and Mariota changed the play, and so he took Luke McCaffrey from the bunch and moved him outside and then throws the screen to him, but nobody was able to get out there to block the guy in front of him, and thus the loss on downs. It just didn't look like a very executed audible there by the Commanders.
McNichols the back, 3rd down, long 11, outside the Chiefs 38. Shotgun snap, there's a left tackle block, blitz is on, down he goes! Hit on the play by Mike Dana. Came up the middle and untouched, and he was tackled right on the logo. Back at the 47 of the Chiefs on the hash, losing 10. Now 4th and 21, and 0's on the clock. 4th quarter is ahead. 3rd quarter is in the books. Let's step aside. Arrowhead is full. The Chiefs on top, 21-7. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
These new cars are so advanced.
Thank you, Tim.
You can talk? Can you give me advice?
Well, you should have bought me with the Navy Federal Credit Union auto loan.
Really?
Correct. You could have received great rates and a pre-approval that's good for 90 days.
Do you have an off feature?
Do not be rude, Tim.
Learn more at NavyFederal.org/auto loans. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA. Credit and collateral subject to approval. And Doug.
Here we have the Limu Emu in its natural habitat, helping people customize their car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Fascinating. It's accompanied by his natural ally, Doug.
Limu? Is that guy with the binoculars watching us?
Cut the camera. They see us.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
What's the impact of hiring the right person for the job? Someone who simply doesn't fill a role but elevates it. Indeed, Sponsored Jobs can help you connect with candidates who have the right experience and a proven track record. Find people who don't just complete tasks, they transform how work gets done. Don't leave hiring to chance. Sponsor your job posting on Indeed and match with the right candidates. Sponsor your job at Indeed.com/credit.
Right now, when you buy more carpet at the Home Depot, you save more. During our Buy More, Save More event going on now. Upgrade your carpeting with top brands, then let us install it for you with prices starting at just 49 cents per square foot. Select from a wide assortment of carpet to fit your room, lifestyle, and budget during the Buy More, Save More event at the Home Depot. Offer valid October 16th through November 2nd, 2025. Base price for standard installations only. Excludes Traffic Master and stock carpet. For licenses, see homedepot.com/license numbers.
Fourth quarter is going to start here seconds from now. Fisher Investments has a team of specialists in investing, financial planning, estate planning, and more. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com. Starting the fourth, and the punt will come from Tress Way of Washington, back inside his 40. The punt will come through all the fireworks smoke from our right to our left. It's a belt-high long snap. It's a left-footed punt. Remigio is back with a fair catch at about the 6 of the Chiefs. 42-yard punt. The hang was good. The coverage was there. Chiefs are going to get it back, and we're just creeping into the fourth quarter. Chiefs will get it, leading 21-7. Let's step aside. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to get your bag. 2 ways to peel for a chance to get your bag. Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to get your bag. Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
With the Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner, Kevin Harlan, we're in the Grainger broadcast booth in Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Draw up a winning play with Grainger. Offering supplies and solutions for every industry, Grainger will help your business cross the goal line. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. We just had a punt by Washington, their second in a row. Chiefs will take over. They've got the ball at the 6. The quarterback, Mahomes, is in the gun. An efficient night despite the 2 interceptions. He gets the snap and he throws outside to Worthy. Breaks the tackle 5, near sideline 10, up the sideline 15, then brought down from behind by Sainristil, still a good-looking cornerback. It's a catch and run a 9 by Xavier Worthy. 2nd and 1 for the Chiefs at their 15.
It's just so tough. He gets the ball out so quickly to these guys. They got such great speed that it's tough to press them all the time. So you just get the ball out to them in space, 4 or 5 yards a pop, win first down. And they're just doing a great job just dealing the football all over the place.
2nd down 1. Kareem Hunt is the back. Mahomes in the gun. He gets the snap. He hands to Hunt. Over the guard, the 15, up the middle, the 20 on the hash mark, 25. Then he pulls his way up to the 26. Right up the gut into the teeth of that defense. Kurt, a gain of 11, first down Chiefs.
Well, there it is. 2nd and 1. Hand it to Hunt. Always going forward. Another first down in a short yardage situation. And a huge hole right there.
Huge
on the
is
left-hand
right.
side. My goodness. Good job by the big fellas up front.
Chiefs in those bright red jerseys and white pants. Former SMU receiver Rashad Smith is the back. Mahomes in the gun. His own 26. It's a low shotgun snap. It's a pitch out to Smith. He goes outside the 30. On the far sideline, the 40. In front of the bench and knocked out of bounds. On the Commander's sideline at about the 39. Where are they going to mark him out?
Offense, number 4. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Rice, what'd he do? He was holding. They just said
What'd
number
he do?
4.
What'd he do? It was on number 4. That's what we know.
Yeah, he didn't say, did he?
He's outside.
That's a hold.
At the point of attack. It's both arms outside the defender. Yeah, that was not a very good block there by number 4. He's done a lot of really good things tonight. That wasn't one of them.
Spot foul, 1st and 16, back to the Kansas City 20 in this 4th, moving from our left to our right. Mahomes in the gun, he gets the shotgun snap, pump fakes, runs, chase, hit, and sacked. Back at the 19, sacked on the play. Jordan McGee, who's out of Temple, got him from behind. It's a loss of the yard. It'll be 2nd down, 17 for the Chiefs, back at their 19-yard line here early in the 4th.
Well, they ran the same play they ran in the first half, that 4-strong play, trying to get the one-on-one with Travis Kelce. He didn't read it quite right this time, went into coverage. No place for Patrick to throw the football, and McGee gets home for the big play.
Pacheco now the running back, and they liberally rotate these 3 running backs, Andy Reid does. Outside the 19 of the Chiefs, 2nd down, 17, Mahomes in the gun. 4-man front, here's a 5-man rush. Mahomes gets the shotgun snap, flush from the pocket, 15 on the far sideline, 20 throws on the run. Backpedaling catch on the far side of the 40-yard line. Rice backpedals his way after the belt high grab to the 43 and down. Tackled in the far side of the field, right in front of the Washington bench. 43-yard line of the Chiefs. 25-yard catch and run, shoving after the play. 1st down, Kansas City. They lead it 21-7.
He's so good when he gets outside the pocket. Throw from so many different angles. They just find some open space. It's like playing in your backyard.
Yep.
Great job by Rasheed
After
Rice.
the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting, offense, number 4, 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, he threw the ball at the defending Washington commander, Quan Martin.
Yeah, and hit him in the helmet. I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
can't do that.
I don't think you can do that.
No,
yeah, I don't think that's legal. But it's like, come on, don't. Like, I
I
understand competitiveness and all of that, but you just made a 20-yard catch. Isn't that enough to just go like, hey, 1st down, let's go? Don't need to throw the ball at him.
You know, he's already been suspended for the first 6 games of the season. You would think that you'd want to be on your best behavior. And he blew a knee, you may recall, early in the 24 season, so he missed most of that year. The boy, is he gifted. But that time, a bonehead play. Anyway, it's back at the 29 of the Chiefs now. They got a 1st and 10. They would have had it near midfield. In the shotgun, Mahomes. 4 wide. Pacheco at his side. And he gets the shotgun snap and he hands to Pacheco over the left tackle. Breaks the tackle 30. Outside the numbers 35. Far side the 40. And he's tackled at the Kansas City 41-yard line. Nice run by Pacheco. 13-yard pickup. 1st down Chiefs.
And I feel like they've actually run the football fairly well tonight. Like, no huge plays, but 4 or 5 yards a pop. They've had a couple of those 10-yard plays that they've been able to bust, and it's just been pretty good balance. Hasn't been a lot of big plays, but just pretty good balance here by the Chiefs. You know, they're going to have the short passing game in there, but running the football and staying committed to it.
120 yards on the ground for the Chiefs tonight. 1st and 10, Chiefs 42. Shotgun snap. Pacheco gets the handoff, and he runs into about 3 defenders, but pushes them aside and bulldozes his way for about 3 past the Kansas City 45. So the drive is continuing. The Chiefs lead by 2 touchdowns, and now we have a little more than 4 minutes gone in the 4th quarter.
All right, we just saw a replay, Kevin, so maybe we can just give Rasheed Rice the benefit of the doubt that the official was on the other side of the commander defender, almost like maybe he was trying to throw the ball to the official and it hit the commander in the head. Maybe.
2nd down 6, shotgun snap, Chiefs 45. Here goes Mahomes. He's running all over the place. He breaks the tackle. He ends up on the sideline. He throws a pass off balance. It's caught by a tight end, Noah Gray, off his shoe tip, and he is down to the 40-yard line, and a player down for Washington. 40-yard line of the Commanders. That's where the catch and run went on what looked like a busted play and a 15-yard pickup and an injury timeout on the field with our 4th quarter clock at 10:22. The Chiefs moving again. They'll actually be at the 39 of Washington, and Mahomes again pulls the rabbit out of the hat and comes up with a play to his tight end. Chiefs 21-7. We're in the 4th, and you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
So, your small business is outgrowing your garage. You could go online, find a space, and get catfished. Or you could work with an agent who's a realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
Try Barbasol 1919 Classic Shaving Cream. This modern-day non-aerosol formula features enhanced ingredients, an exceptional glide, and crisp fragrance for a shave experience like no other. Learn more at Barbasol.com.
Barbasol. What's the impact of hiring the right person for the job? Someone who simply doesn't fill a role but elevates it. Indeed Sponsored Jobs can help you connect with candidates who have the right experience and a proven track record. Find people who don't just complete tasks, they transform how work gets done. Don't leave hiring to chance. Sponsor your job posting on Indeed and match with the right candidates. Sponsor your job at Indeed.com/credit.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things. Like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Javon Kinlaw, the defensive lineman for the Commanders, walked off under his own power. He was the player injured. Thursday Night Football on Prime Video hit South Beach this week. The Baltimore Ravens face the Miami Dolphins in an AFC battle. It's the Ravens and Dolphins. I just saw the Dolphins this week have a big win over Atlanta. The game is Thursday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime Video, sponsored by the NFL. You can also hear that game on Westwood One.
What a difference a week makes, though, huh? Miami looked terrible 2 weeks ago.
Unbelievable.
And I watched a film of their game
today
that you watched yesterday, or that you were at yesterday, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, look like the Dolphins again. Like timing, and Tua's throwing the football well, and Waddle's making plays.
They look great.
Crazy.
I mean, in Atlanta had the number 2 defense in the NFL going in. 1st and 10, shotgun snap, hand to Hunt, 35. Broke a tackle, went over the guard on the hash, and he's down to the 32-yard line of Washington. Nice gain of 7 by Hunt. Boy, the Chiefs are running the ball well. It'll be 2nd down and 3 with our clock at 9:45 and ticking here in the 4th.
I haven't mentioned him much, but that tackle was by Bobby Wagner. And, you know, that number 54 continues to show up. I've seen him numerous times tonight. Future Hall of Famer.
Good. I'm glad you said that.
He is so much fun to watch. Such a classy individual, and just keeps showing up.
Well, here's going to be a direct snap. It looks like to Pacheco. Now they shift, and Mahomes is in back of the center. 2nd down 3, shotgun snap, fake end around. Mahomes looks and throws down the near side, and incomplete at the 10. Down the near sideline, overshooting Noah Gray, galloping in front of the Kansas City bench, and it's incomplete. It's 3rd down and 2, so they lined up like it was going to be a wildcat snap. Then they shifted, and Mahomes is in back of the center, and he got the shotgun.
Oh, razzle-dazzle, trying a few things, trying to sneak Noah Gray down the field. Patrick just had to throw it a little quickly there with a guy in his face and couldn't quite gauge the angle of Noah Gray, and he's giving him a single, like, just go get it, just go make the catch.
Washington 32, Kansas City 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap is low to Mahomes. Throws a lateral throw to Rice, far sideline 30-25. And he works his way down that far sideline for a 1st down catch and run. Little sidearm throw, thrown laterally to the far side, and Rice got a block and then slithers his way for 11 to the 20 of Washington.
And they've just been so methodical all night long. And, you know, if we've got listeners that have just joined us, first 2 drives, trying to throw a back shoulder fade. It gets picked off around the 20-yard line by Marshawn Lattimore, and then one that goes off of Travis Kelce's face and gets intercepted. But outside of that, they have been moving the football all night long.
They began this drive at their 6-minute drive, 1st and 10, 20 of Washington. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Fakes the pass, hands off instead, and running into a thicket of defenders is Pacheco, and he got 2. Running over the left tackle, down to the 18 of Washington, gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8, and clock now ticking at 8:22. 4th quarter, Chiefs on top 21-7. Join Kurt and Brenda Warner in supporting Treasure House, a welcoming, vibrant community where young adults with intellectual disabilities can pursue their independence. Go to treasurehouse.org for more information or to donate now. Second down 8, 18 of Washington. Chiefs have the ball moving left to right. Defense has got to be getting tired. Shotgun snap is low to Mahomes. Pump fakes, four-man rush. Throws a pass, backpedaling catch, 10-5 Rice, touchdown. Somehow we found a way to get through, spin, and drive and get 6. 18-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs extend the lead, 27-7. That is the dagger here in the fourth against Washington.
And another great job by Mahomes to buy a little bit of time, but it's just a shallow route from the right to the left by Rashee Rice, and he's able to just, actually more of a juke, a little hesitation, and then he crosses Bobby Wagner, and there's nobody on the backside. A good find there, and you mentioned the Commanders' defense getting tired. It's like 16 and a half minutes possession for the Chiefs in the second half to just 5.5 for the Commanders.
Butker extra point to our right for the Chiefs, good, 28-7. 46th career game with 3 touchdown passes for Mahomes, tied for the most in the first 9 seasons all time with Dan Marino. 7:52 in the game here in the fourth, 28-7 Chiefs. Let's step aside. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Brian's headed to the basketball court, but he's sick of this check engine light. So he goes to AutoZone for the free Fix Finder service,
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
where a friendly AutoZoner reads the light in just a few minutes and gives him a detailed report,
No big, just a loose gas cap.
and gets him to the court with a tight gas cap and tighter defense. The free Fix Finder service at AutoZone. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to get your bag. 2 ways to peel for a chance to get your bag. Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to get your bag. Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Terry's Tiny Homes, Terry! Sure, as the only employee of her company, Terry was probably the front runner, but saving money getting personalized discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive, well, that gave Terry the edge. Over Terry. Terry! Keep awkwardly chanting your own name, Terry. You deserve it. Woo! Be your own Terry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Patrick Mahomes, another touchdown pass tonight, and he now has 14 in his last 5 games. With the Westwood One Sports app, you can stream every Westwood One broadcast live for free from your phone by downloading the Westwood One Sports app. It's easy. It's so easy. NFL, college football, NCAA, March Madness, and more. Even shot putting. It's all in the Westwood One Sports app. Download now for iOS and Android. And take the game with you. Here is the kickoff, and Butker will kick it out of the end zone. Hit a photographer on his head. The camera goes one way, the hat went the other, and the photographer leans backwards. He's okay, though. He's getting up. He's all right. And I don't think he saw it coming. No one did. It's out to the 35.
What do you think was said there? Do you think Butker was just like, hey, we're up 3 touchdowns. Can I just boot it? Can I quit playing this game where I got to get it inside the 20? And can I just kick it as hard as I want? One time, coach? Yeah, go for it. What the heck?
Yeah, he said, okay.
It's 10 yards.
Shows how strong your leg is. Marcus Mariota, Heisman Trophy winner. Backup quarterback with the injured Jaden Daniels watching, and Civia's on the sideline. Shotgun formation, 35. They're down 28-7. Shotgun snap. There's a whistle and a flag.
A little movement on the right side.
Ball start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Crazy to think that this was a 7-7 game.
So close.
And it was a really good game, and Washington was playing really well, and now boom, boom, boom. 28-7.
Chiefs have scored on a 2-yard touchdown pass to Hunt, a Kelsey 10-yard touchdown pass, reception, and an 18-yard touchdown catch and run by Rashee Rice. Back to the 30 of Washington, 1st and 15. The shotgun snap to Mariota, and he undershoots his receiver out of the backfield. Little route on the near sideline here. Short lateral throw, incomplete to McNichols. 2nd down and 15.
And Marcus Mariota, as we talked about, is a really good backup. Fits his system really well. But the one thing that I don't think he's great at is when you get into drop back mode and you've got to just throw the football. And that's unfortunately where they're at right now. There, I thought he missed a throw to Zach Ertz on the right-hand side. His initial throw, didn't see it, and then leads to the incompletion.
2nd down, 15. Ball at the 30 of Washington. Shotgun snap, alone in the backfield. Mariota got it. Being pressured, 4-man rush from behind. Chris Jones trips him up as Mariota was running up the middle between the hash marks. He got to the 35 and then was tripped up around the shoelaces by a lunging Chris Jones, a multiple all-pro defensive lineman for the Chiefs, and a gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Commanders. The clock is ticking. They trail 28-7. They're down by 3 touchdowns. On this 54-degree night, we've had rain most of the day. A little off and on drizzle during this one. No wind. Crisp autumn evening here in the Midwest. 3rd down and 9. Mariota looking at the line. Arms dangling at his side. Here comes the blitz. They bring 5. Here's a pass off the fingertips and incomplete of Ertz on a quick slant in the middle of the field at the 45 of Washington. Ricocheted off his gloves as he was cutting in the middle. Incomplete. Kurt, 4th down. Here comes the Washington punting unit.
Well, a great read by Marcus Mariota. There's pressure coming from the right-hand side, so he's hot. There's going to be a free hitter. He doesn't even grab the laces and puts it right on Zach Ertz. It just looked like Zach wasn't quite ready for the ball to come that quickly. Should have been caught, should have been a 1st down. Well done by Marcus Mariota, but you got to have it on both ends.
Washington's going to punt from right to left. Tressway with the left-footed boot, looking into the lights and drifting under it. Remigio at the 24, runs laterally to the near side. He's on the hash. He's on the numbers 30, near sideline 35, and he runs out of bounds. 41-yard punt, 15-yard return, 5-3 on the hang. What are you laughing at?
I don't know. I'm just enjoying just enjoying listening to you over here.
You know.
Who caught that punt?
Remigio did.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Nico.
Right.
Nico caught it. Remigio. We're having a hard time figuring out his name. We're going by what the flip card said. There was a flag thrown. It was on the Chiefs.
Kansas City. Timeout.
All right, Chiefs on top by 3 touchdowns, 28-7, 6:46 to go on a beautiful night in Kansas City, and you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance.
Financial services.
Insurance.
Financial services.
Now when I say nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide.
Is both.
Nationwide.
Is both.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Your business's one stop for stopping power? That's Napa. They're the pros that know brakes and suspension. That's why they're trusted by shop and business owners across the country to keep their bays stocked and their customers moving. From brake pads to ball joints, shocks to struts, Napa and their nationwide network of parts and exceptional service is right there with what you need when you need it. Stock up on the parts that keep your business moving today at Napa.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in. Cool as can be. Tap Good RX. Saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol, America's #1 brand of shaving cream. Barbasol's instant thick lather gives you a close, comfortable shave at a trusted value.
Barbasol. NFL play-by-play lives on Westwood One.
30, the 20,
Catch Westwood One's exclusive audio play-by-play coverage of any primetime NFL game. Listen live on the Westwood One Sports app.
Back at Arrowhead here in Kansas City. Don't miss all the NFL excitement on NBC Sunday night. Seahawks at Commanders. And you can hear that game right here on Westwood One. Just had a punt by Washington. They have had 3 consecutive punts. And in the second half, the Chiefs have had 3 possessions, Kurt Warner, and 3 touchdowns.
And it has been methodical. They've just taken their time, short throws, using up the clock. It's just been perfect Chiefs football.
From their 15 after the punt, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes under center, the quick handoff to Hunt over the right guard. Picks up 4 on the hash, and he's up to Kurt, the Kansas City 19. The Chiefs look like they're going to go to 5-3. This is one of the teams now, I think, that everybody, them and Green Bay, seem to be the hot teams that teams are talking, that people that cover this league are talking about.
Well, and they both have great balance. Like, they can beat you on offense, they can beat you on defense, and that's really, what it's all about. There's some other teams out there that may have good on one side of the ball or the other, but 2 most complete teams, I think, playing right now.
2nd down, 6. Mahomes in the gun, his own 19. The shotgun snap, the left tackle block sets. Here they come with the blitz up the middle. He's grabbed. Oh, and then thrown down like a rag doll by Newton. And a flag thrown as Mahomes was literally thrown down like a rag doll into the end zone. The kid grabbed him and threw him when the play was clearly over, and Mahomes had kind of gone limp.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Number 95, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
I mean, how do you do that?
I don't know.
How do you do that? Just stop. You know that he's not going.
Right.
You know he's not going anywhere. You got him wrapped up around the waist. Just let him go.
Are they? They're not. Are they? I don't know. They're down there meeting right now. You don't think they're thinking about ejecting him, do you? I mean, it was so.
It wasn't. It was a blatant, but it wasn't a hard throw either. Like, it wasn't. No, you can't eject him for that. It was just dumb play, though.
They're going to mark off the yards. Well, they haven't yet. They're going to put the ball down at the 23, 1st and 10. The sack stands. Newton got it. And the clock is at 5:43 and ticking. And the Chiefs lead by 3 touchdowns, and they got it. 1st and 10. Kansas City at their 23. And Mahomes under center with Hunt the back. 2 tight ends, snap, spin, handoff. Hunt over that left guard and stoned at the line. No place to go between the hash marks, no gain. 2nd down, 10, clock will tick.
You just can't let that frustration get to you, I mean, I know it's been a long second half here, but, man, you get a big sack, you got a chance to get the ball back for your offense, and you just can't make those kind of mistakes. I know it's an uphill battle anyways, being down 3 touchdowns, but can't give them extra opportunities.
2nd down and 10. They say there was no gain on that play. The Chiefs stay at their 23. Mahomes in the gun. Running back is Smith. There's a quick snap and a lateral pass. It's caught by Worthy. Runs to the far side. Stops. Now comes back to the near sideline. 20, 25, 30. Runs out of bounds and into the Chiefs bench and gets a 1st down catch and run as he went outside the numbers on the far side. Stopped. Cut on the wet grass. Came the other way. And he ran 45 yards to gain 11, but he got a 1st down to the Kansas City 34.
And we always say that's something you can't do in the NFL. Guys are too fast for you to stop on one side and think you're going to get all the way back to the other side, a la Marcus Allen in the Super Bowl. But it just shows the kind of speed that Xavier Worthy has to be able to make that kind of play and outrun everybody.
1st and 10, Chiefs at their own 34. Shotgun snap, quick handoff, and it goes to the running back for a gain of 1. And that was Pacheco, who only got a yard.
Didn't he beat your 40 time at the combine, Xavier Worthy?
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he just nip you by
by
a
3/10 of a second? I was so mad.
I know.
I'm thinking, what?
I thought that was. I thought it was going to stand forever.
I thought it would too.
Know, but now they got track shoes on. Like you were running in boat shoes.
I was barefoot.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was doing a Rich Eisen.
But I bet he can't shot put like you can.
No, nor you. Second down and 9. 35-yard line, shotgun snap, hand off Pacheco, got a block, 40 on the numbers, 45. And flag was thrown on the play as he almost got the first down. In fact, I think he did.
The ruling on the field is that the runner was down by contact.
Gain of 10. Did they pick up the flag? They must have. Yep, they did.
Little hit on the right knee. Pacheco there, he's limping off the field, man.
Now they dropped the flag
Holding.
again. Yep.
Offense number 52. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
That's one of the highest paid centers, maybe the highest paid center in the game. Creed Humphrey, who is perennially decorated Pro Bowler, All-Pro, and center for the Chiefs, picks it up. Pacheco's slow to get off the field, as you talked about.
Yeah, that right knee, it got hit. It was kind of planted on the ground, and he got hit right on the kneecap. It didn't look good. He bounced up, and he's limping on the sideline. But, man, it's close.
Chiefs are going to win their third consecutive game, their 5th out of 6 after their 0-2 start. They're going to be 4-1 at home. And they did not overlook Washington tonight with Buffalo on the horizon in Western New York on Sunday. Spot fouls, a second down and 14 for Mahomes. He's at his own 30-yard line in the gun. He's got Hunt to his side. He gets the shotgun snap. He hands to Hunt, who goes over the left tackle and tumbles ahead to the 35 on a gain of 5. Now it'll be second down. They get third down and 5. Third down and 9, with 3:39 and the clock ticking here in the fourth, and the Chiefs up by 3 touchdowns, 28-7.
Do they throw the football here, 3rd and 9? You want to just keep the clock going?
Mahomes is walking to the sideline like he's taking a walk in the park. We talk with Matt Nagy, the offensive coordinator, as they look at Pacheco's right leg.
It's like arena football. Maybe the helmet cam went out. He's got to run to the sideline to get the play and run back
Is that
in.
what it is?
That's what we had to do, but the field was only 25 yards wide, so I didn't have to run all that much.
Did you fear the boards?
Well, so here's the thing. Like when at my home stadium at the barn in Iowa, we had plywood as our boards.
Oh.
So they were really
That's a
flexible,
give.
and it was no big deal. But then we would play certain places, and it would be the hockey boards that gave at all. They didn't give it all, and it was like, yeah, you stay away from those boards as much as you possibly could.
All right.
Good question. Really good question.
Thank you. Thank you. 3:10 in the game. Chiefs 28-7 over Washington. We'll take a break. And you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
These new cars are so advanced.
Thank you, Tim.
You can talk? Can you give me advice?
Well, you should have bought me with the Navy Federal Credit Union auto loan.
Really?
Correct. You could have received great rates and a pre-approval that's good for 90 days.
Do you have an off feature?
Do not be rude, Tim.
Learn more at NavyFederal.org/auto loans. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA. Credit and collateral subject to approval.
Chumba Casino brings non-stop fun straight to your screen. Anytime, anywhere. Explore hundreds of games like slots, blackjack, and instant scratch-style cards. Sign up to unlock your free welcome bonus and daily login bonuses. And enjoy your chance at exciting prizes without spending a thing. Just click, play, and enjoy the ride. Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it's legal to play.
Time now for the opening kickoff.
From kickoff to the final whistle, hear Westwood One's exclusive play-by-play of every primetime NFL game.
Great job pushing for the first down.
That is a first down. First and goal at the 3.
NFL play-by-play lives on Westwood One.
In overtime, 4-man front, receiver in motion, low snap, he runs and he throws, caught, touchdown, it's caught.
Westwood One, the home of NFL play-by-play.
30, the 20, first right, 10, touchdown.
Listen live on the Westwood One Sports app.
Back at Arrowhead, timeout was taken. Chiefs are at their 35, leading by 3 touchdowns, 3:10 to go. Let's check the attendance and find out how many people are in the house here at Arrowhead, sponsored by Realtors. Buying a home can be a lot, but with the ethical expertise of a realtor, you don't have to do it alone. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. 73,584. We're in the house on somewhat of a drizzly night, but little wind and 55 degrees. It was beautiful. A lot of tailgaters out there as always. 3rd and 9 for the Chiefs. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Quick throw to Rice. He was on the numbers at the 35. He goes ahead outside the numbers, near side to the 38. Tackled and short. 4th and 6. Punting unit for the Chiefs on the field. Well, I could sit and talk about those arena football playing days with you all night long. I love the stories. And of course, you made the league great.
It was a fun league. I tell you what, I had so much fun playing in that league. It was like backyard football, throwing at every snap, scoring 70 points a game. It's a good training ground for me before I got to the NFL.
First punt for the Chiefs. Ariza will let it go. It will be retrieved at the 5-yard line. Here comes Lane, zigzagging the field, got to the 15, works his way to the 20 on the numbers, and down he goes.
And as Washington comes back on the field, we got a little note that Terry McLaurin is dealing with a little bit of a quad and is questionable to return here. I wouldn't be surprised if they just hold him out at this point the rest of the game.
You know, he's missed the last handful of games because of a quad injury week 3. So we got him back tonight. But, oh, boy, that's tough. He's come up with some unbelievable catches tonight.
Huge plays today.
Just amazing, including a touchdown. First down and 10. Marcus Mariota is in the gun at his own 20. He gets a shotgun snap and a right tackle block, and a short pass is deflected and incomplete. It's incomplete. Karlaftis got a hand on it. It ricochets away.
You know what? Oh, sorry.
No, go.
You know what still always surprises me is that when you watch NFL games and everybody knows it's a forward pass, yet how many times people grab it and return it like it's a fumble or like it is funny to me that you just see it just about every game where it happens 4 or 5 times.
You know, it messes up an announcer, though, because we're all afraid. Well, what if it was? I got to call it.
Right.
I got to call it.
That makes sense.
Second down and 10. You always got to have that safety net from the 20. Shotgun snap to Mariota. Quick throw on the numbers. Grabbed a helmet height catch at the 25-yard line made by Zach Ertz. And he's out to the 25. Caught it on the far side of the field and picks up 5. Zach Ertz has had a terrific career. Is he a Hall of Famer, by the way? You think as we hit the 2-minute warning?
I think he's one of those cusp guys. I'm not sure when you watch him, you say he's definitely a Hall of Famer, but he's been, really, really productive for a long time.
Very consistent. You're so right. We're at the 2-minute warning in Kansas City. Chiefs lead it by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. And let's step aside. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
These new cars are so advanced.
Thank you, Tim.
You can talk? Can you give me advice?
Well, you should have bought me with the Navy Federal Credit Union auto loan.
Really?
Correct. You could have received great rates and a pre-approval that's good for 90 days.
Do you have an off feature?
Do not be rude, Tim.
Learn more at NavyFederal.org/auto loans. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA. Credit and collateral subject to approval.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than Saquon Barkley, the NFL's reigning leading rusher. I'm also the NFL's leading husher. Shh, hush up back there. Wow, I might have just set the hushing record. Well, almost. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
From Arrowhead, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves coast to coast and around the world. This is Westwood One, your home for the NFL and Monday Night Football. 25-yard line. Commanders have it, trailing 28-7. Mahomes tonight, 3 touchdown passes. Mariota 1.
It's been another good game from Patrick Mahomes, and so many plays tonight outside the pocket. It has been, to me, the most impressive part. He's just so good in feel and getting outside, buying time, and creating opportunities for his receivers.
3rd down 5. Commander, there's somebody jumped off. That was Chris Jones, 25-yard line. 3 down for the offense. Here's a pass. Mariota intercepted. At the 50, coming to the near side, Joshua Williams, but they'll call it back because it was a penalty.
Oh, my gosh, that was a terrible throw.
Offside. 95 defense moved into the neutral zone prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty.
I'm just kidding. Somebody at home is saying that. Like, what a terrible throw. What are you doing? Well, they jumped offside, so I'm just throwing it up.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, he's just saying, hey, maybe
it was a free down.
Maybe we'll get something. Exactly. Sorry, I was just speaking like.
You caught me off guard there. I got to be honest. Here in the Granger broadcast booth, and it is spacious and big with a lot of different amenities. But you kind of startled me there for a second.
I saw you freeze over there. Like, what's he doing?
What are you doing?
What's he saying?
1st and 10, 30-yard line. Mariota gets a shotgun snap. It's a 5-man rush and a little pass to McNichols, the running back up the middle. Caught it facing the quarterback at the 35. Spun on the hash. Goes to the 39 of the Commanders. They'll quickly assemble at the line. No huddle. And on the play, he'll pick up, it's a 3rd and 1, so he picked up 9. So 3rd, make it 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. Gain of 9. Here comes Mariota. Flush from the pocket after the snap. Being chased. Far sideline tripped. Lost the ball, but it was out of bounds, and he had gotten the 1st down run to that far sideline, crossing the 40 of the Commanders and tackled at the 41.
But did the ball go backwards?
Well, I'm wondering because now,
I think after he fumbled it, I think it rolled backwards back behind the line.
The side judge, the line judge on the near side was standing at the 41, but it did go out of bounds at the 39, so he's short. So it's 3rd and 1. You're right, Kurt. We're 11 stories up, and for you to see that is amazing. Just amazing. 3rd and 1. Shotgun for Mariota. 4-man Chiefs front, leading late here with under a minute to go in the game, and a handoff out of the gun, and it looks like the 1st down Rodriguez, or rather McCroskey. Merritt will take it, and he's up to the 43. That's a 1st down for Washington. Clock is ticking. They're in no hurry to call a timeout, trailing 28-7. They switch backs. Here's a 1st and 10 to Mariota. And he'll have a 4-man rush he's dealing with, and he's flushed from the pocket. He breaks one tackle. He's on the sideline, throws down that sideline, and it's an interception on a line drive throw, and grabbed on the play and picked off by Jack Cochran, a linebacker. He was on the sideline defending at the 50, got the ball, tackled there when he grabbed it, and down he goes. Another interception for Mariota. That's the 2nd tonight, and the end of the game in all likelihood. With 12 seconds to go, Chiefs will kneel, and that'll be it.
Yeah, it's always that interesting play. You're in catch-up mode. You got to make a throw. This is probably not a throw he ever makes in a regular game, but hey, I'm trying to just complete something because we're down. Good play by the defense there, but just, situational football says you have to make a throw there, even if you don't want to. Can't just throw it away out of bounds, and it leads to an interception.
Well, and there was a penalty flag thrown, and Omenihu was called for unsportsmanlike conduct, and actually he took off his helmet and was arguing with an assistant coach with the Commanders on their sideline across the way.
You obviously hit the quarterback late out of bounds, so somebody just talks to you and says, whoa, don't take your helmet off, just let it go.
Mahomes will be in the victory formation. He'll get the snap. They'll go to a knee. The clock will run, and this one is over. Chiefs win it 28-7. And they beat the Commanders with quarterback Patrick Mahomes throwing 3 touchdowns, a couple of picks, 299 yards, and his 94th career win, which breaks the tie with Len Dawson for most quarterback wins in Chiefs history. As the bench is empty, and you can hear the fireworks in the background and what remains of the sellout crowd cheering, and the Chiefs will go now to a record of 5-3, 3rd straight win 5th win in 6 games after their 0-2 start. And the Commanders have lost their 3rd straight, and they'll drop to 3-5. And we have got the terrific Kareem Hunt with us live on the field. Kareem, hey, thanks for joining us. 10 touches, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 on the ground, 1 through the air, and it was a close game. Halftime, it was 7-7. What was the difference for you and the offense in the second half to win it 28-7?
I mean, we just had to come out and, play our brand of football, man, and that's, physical, fast, and, just play aggressive. And I feel like up front, those guys did a good job of playing aggressive, and, all our guys stepped up and made plays.
Kareem, you guys start with a couple losses in the season and not looking like the Chiefs team from a year ago, but man, you guys have seemed to round into form. What's been the difference here these last 4 or 5 games?
I mean, we just, we stuck together, man, and we just, everybody looked at themselves in the mirror and just, everybody do their job each and every play and take it one play at a time. We'll be in a great spot. And we've been able to do that lately, and, it's fun going out here playing for, my brothers.
Patrick is so good when he breaks contain and gets out of the pocket. You actually had a touchdown tonight on the scramble drill. How often do you guys work on that? Because you guys are so good at it.
Man, coming in with him, I just know what type of quarterback he is, and I know he's going to keep the play alive, so I got to stay alive and, find a little void in the defense and, get open. And then that's one of those things. I'm just reading him the whole time and trying to get in his vision.
And you got Xavier Worthy back in the second year. Now Rashee Rice seems to be playing his best football. Just take me into where you feel this team is compared to the team that went to the Super Bowl a year ago.
I feel like we have so many weapons, man. These guys are, great, young, fast, a bunch of talent, and I feel like we got a lot of depth right now. So, it's one of those things that, the sky's the limit.
Kareem, you got a lot of people cheering for you, including this booth. Congratulations. The team tonight had 148 rushing yards, and you've scored 28 points or more for the 5th consecutive game. There's no team hotter. Really, you and Green Bay are the 2 teams everyone's talking about. But this is a nice win tonight. Now, by the way, you got the Bills coming up Sunday. That is going to be a tough one.
Man, I feel like they're all tough ones, but, this one's going to be a short week, and it's a big-time game. Every time they're going to bring it, and definitely going out there to Buffalo, it's going to be a tough environment.
We wish you the best. Hey, thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.
That's Kareem Hunt, part of the Kansas City winning attack, and with the win tonight, the Chiefs now go to number 7 in the playoff picture in the AFC. They were on the outside looking in coming into tonight, but with the win, they go to 5-3. And they are now number 7 with the Chargers, and they're tied at 5-3. The Chargers have beaten the Chiefs already. Buffalo is number 5, Pittsburgh, Denver 3rd, New England number 2, and the Colts at 7-1, the number 1 team in the AFC. Chiefs win it tonight, 28-7 over the Washington Commanders, who played without their starting quarterback, Jaden Daniels, and they are staggering right now. There is no doubt about it, with the Chiefs beating them in Arrowhead on Monday night. Time now to select the dependable offensive player of the game. Sponsored by Depend and the Prostate Cancer Foundation, reminding you that health is a long game and screening for prostate cancer is easier than ever. Learn more at depend.com. All right, Kurt Warner, who is your dependable offensive player of the game?
Well, I'm going to go with the guy that's been dependable for a long, long time for his quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, and I'm going to go Travis Kelce. 6 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown tonight, and that touchdown ties him with Priest Holmes for the most touchdowns for any player in Kansas City Chief history. We know that one day he will be owning that record all by himself, but it just seems to be where he belongs in Kansas City lore, is number 1 on that list, and he's tied right now with Priest Holmes.
We mentioned this before, but he had, coming into this game, and I'm sure now it still stands, he had the fastest time to release the ball, the fastest time to throw, and that is part of the magic, his quick readability and just the arm talent, right, to get that ball off in a hurry and be accurate with it.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, I mean, there's just, I mean, so many things that that he does well. That it's fun to watch him, and especially when he gets into that scramble drill. Just talking to Kareem Hunt, but all these guys, they just have a rapport that know, hey, Patrick, in any given play is going to buy some time, and we've got to work to get open for him. But they all believe that they're going to get that play, and that touchdown to Travis was exactly that. He starts to roll to his right. Travis finds that opening. Boom! They see it exactly the same way, and it leads to that record-setting touchdown.
The Chiefs beat the Commanders tonight here at Arrowhead 28-7. Back with more of the post-game show in a moment. From Kansas City, you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One. In Colonel Sanders' pursuit of flavor, he cooked up a juicy, extra crispy KFC classic chicken sandwich that's even bigger than Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich. Then he added pickles and put it on a fluffy brioche bun. But as he admired his creation, he realized it was missing a tiny price. So he made it just $3.99. Comparison based on weight of cooked chicken breast filet of Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich versus KFC's classic chicken sandwich as of July 2025. Taxes, tip, and fees extra. Prices and participation.
The Home Depot has everything you need to turn your home into a beacon of holiday cheer. So whether you're going all out or just adding a few holiday touches, we've got you covered with trees, yard decor, and more. Save time decorating with one of our easy-to-assemble pre-lit trees, or pick up a piece from our Yuletide Lane decor collection and fill your yard with holiday joy. Whatever your style, find everything to get your holidays started at the Home Depot.
At Straight Talk, we know the holidays are your time to say
yes.
So why put up with a wireless company that makes you say
out of data?
Or
no service here?
Switch to Straight Talk and say yes to real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network covered by Verizon. And with a free 5G phone when you activate select plans, someone else in your family can say yes! Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Based on RootMetrics State of 5G Report, United States 1H 2025. Experiences may vary. Not an endorsement of Verizon. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
The NFL International Games continue on NFL Network. And here, our stars come out in the morning. Week 10, Bijan Robinson and the Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta!
Take on Daniel Jones and the Colts in Berlin.
Fireworks in the fourth quarter!
Then in Week 11, Jaden Daniels and the Commanders.
Touchdown once again!
Face Tua and the Dolphins in Madrid. Snooze off, game on. It's Sunday Morning Football. Continues November 9th at 9:30 Eastern. Only on NFL Network.
Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol, America's #1 brand of shaving cream. Barbasol's instant thick lather gives you a close, comfortable shave at a trusted value.
Barbasol. NFL play-by-play lives on Westwood One.
30, the 20, far side 10.
Catch Westwood One's exclusive audio play-by-play coverage of any primetime NFL game.
Touchdown!
Listen live on the Westwood One Sports app.
The copyright of tonight's broadcast on Westwood One is owned by the NFL on behalf of its member clubs. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or any other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the National Football League is strictly prohibited.
Chiefs go to 5-3 with the win. They're 4-1 at home. The Commanders drop to 3-5. And they have lost 3 in a row and 4 of 5. So they got to dig themselves out of a hole. We know Philadelphia is in that division. We're going to talk about the NFL in a couple minutes with Kurt. But right now we're going to check the final stats. Sponsored by GoodRx. For simple, smart savings on your prescriptions, check GoodRx. Go to GoodRx.com or download the free GoodRx app. First of all, 6 different Chiefs had at least 30 scrimmage yards, so they were really distributing the ball. Everybody got a hand in it. In the second half, the total yards, hey, Kurt, this is an amazing number. Kansas City, 276 to Washington's 66. And, of course, the Chiefs, and you mentioned this, they were tied 7-7 at the half and came out to win it 28-7.
Well, not only tied 7-7, but Washington had ample opportunities in that first half where they moved the football the first 2 drives, and they had that tipped interception on the first drive, and then they're stopped on 4th down on the second drive. So, I mean, you know, they were playing really, really well in the first half, but we said it. The Chiefs came out, and they methodically moved the football and owned the second half in terms of time of possession, and then obviously scored on each one of their drives and just kind of put, Washington out of this thing But yeah, it was a good game in the first half, and then the Chiefs just outlasted them and showed that they were the better football team.
Marcus Mariota, the Commander quarterback tonight for the injured Jaden Daniels, 21 of 32, 13, sacked twice, touchdown, 2 picks. He was the leading rusher with 8 carries and 28 yards, and his leading receiver with 5 catches was McNichols. Jeremy McNichols out of the backfield, 5 for 64. McLaurin was phenomenal with a touchdown reception, big-time catches. He is a game changer and one of the most underappreciated receivers in football, but he's been injured, and I think tonight may have nicked up that quad again. 3 catches, 54. Now for Patrick Mahomes, 25 of 34, 299. 3 times he was sacked, 3 touchdowns, 2 pick, a quarterback rating of 105. He is the first player, Mahomes is, he is the first player in NFL history with over 1,800 passing yards, over 200 rushing yards, and less than 4 giveaways in the first 7 games. But tonight he did have 2 picks. So anyway, we can sit here and talk about all these different things.
What was all that? We got records for the first 7 games of the year. Like, what is this stuff?
Yeah, pay attention. Stay up. Just keep pace here. Is what I'm asking. I think our audience is asking. Stay up.
Let me just say this,
Kurt.
But let me just say this.
Yeah.
So we had 4 interceptions tonight.
Yep.
So anybody could go back and look at the box score and say, "Oh, these quarterbacks didn't play very well."
Right.
Each quarterback had an interception that hit one of their players in the face.
Agreed.
Mask. And then Patrick Mahomes throws a second interception. That's just a great play on a back shoulder by Marshawn Lattimore to pick it off. And then Mariota throws an interception with 20 seconds to go because they're down 3 scores and he's trying to force a throw. Like, I'm just trying to defend my quarterbacks. Like,
you should.
Neither one of them played a bad football game, but the stats aren't going to fully reflect that because we had 4 interceptions that were just good plays or bad luck.